Yo, people, what is going on? Red Talk settings, and United lost again, bruv. 2 losses in how long? 3 days?
3 days, yeah.
Lovely stuff. Do you know what I mean? Disgraceful. A man said it. I said it. You see, when enough of you man were chatting shit when he put out that team against Leicester, and I said to you man think it's a foregone conclusion we're gonna beat Liverpool. And look what happened. We got well beaten by Liverpool today. And guess what, bruv? What is that? 3 losses out of 4 now for Manchester United going into a cup final? Great form. Great form, mate. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bruv, like I said, any of you man that genuinely think United are doing as well, yeah, as they are because of this manager, you don't know anything about football. Simple. Do you know, even the changes today were disgraceful. Like, so everything was a joke today, bruv. Matic coming on with 5 minutes to go, McTominay to centre back for what? For what?
He had Axel on the bench, so I don't know why he just didn't put Axel on.
Because Axel's shit. That's why. I understand that, but what's the point in? But that was a change for the sake of it. He didn't need to make that change.
Injured. Yeah, I hear that.
But put Matic on for McTominay.
Was Bailly injured? Is that why he took him off, or did he just take him off to take him off? Because he took off Bailly for Matic, innit? Because I was confused.
Brother, I have no idea.
Yeah, I was confused in that. I was confused. Like I said,
have no idea.
On the Liverpool one, yeah. Because like I said initially, after we got beat by Leicester with the 2 games in the 3 days, I understand why he made the wholesale changes. Yeah, we know where we're at with this manager, innit? And it's just a question of beat Fulham and secure second place.
Man, we're talking about improvements, yeah? So cool. So we can't get the 81.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the improvement? Man has spent 300 million to have a worse season than Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, it's big still.
300 million, but man still think we're improving.
Yeah, I think we knew that though. Even if he got 82 or 83 points finishing second, it's not an improvement. In terms of it is on the table, but we know what it is, man. We know what this team is. This is why I'm just numb to this. This is probably why I'm just like, yeah, it is what it is.
I know what this is. Mate. Whole thing's a joke. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? I see Statman trying to hide in that, bro. But it's cool. We're gonna get.
Statman trying to do a McTominay today.
Yeah, but hide in plain sight like Scott McTominay and.
You know what I'm saying?
How you doing, Statman? You good though? All jokes aside,
you good, bro.
Man.
I hear you,
bro.
I'm just making sure you're.
Nah, don't even ask me silly questions like that.
I ask you how you are, and this is how you repay me. Man, I don't troll. I ask you how your day. I'm gonna ask you how your day's been, how you're doing in general, how was school. Are you good? To get me, because that's a bad defeat, obviously, to take. I want to know how you're doing. I'm not even trolling.
Man, these are just shambolic. That's all I can say. Like, even Luke Shaw was poor today. We're looking at Bailly, Lindelof, Dean Henderson. My God, I backed this guy. Come on, man. What was he doing today? Even for the 4th goal, at least try to come out. I know the game's done. But
he didn't even close the angle. He didn't even close the angle, bro.
Like, you don't even have to be a goalkeeper to know that. Just close down the angle, make it hard for him. Don't give him that free goal.
Gave Salah the whole goal to aim at.
McTominay, pathetic. Rashford on the right, pathetic. Cavani, invisible. Pogba's passing, shocking. Bruno, I don't know what he did. And that's
nothing. That's what he did.
Other than Wan-Bissaka, I thought Wan-Bissaka was decent. The rest of the team, crap.
Bruv,
and now Liverpool are back in the top 4 race, which no one wanted.
Yeah, but brother, these pussios were celebrating Liverpool not getting top 4 when we lost to Leicester, remember? And then we went and lost to Liverpool.
Yeah, we should have. We needed to do that.
You man are disgraceful, blood. Any of them United fans, yeah, that were trying to celebrate United losing because it meant Liverpool weren't going to get fucking top 4, yeah, then you go lose to Liverpool. What did I say? I said, if you want to stop Liverpool from finishing top 4, go beat them.
Oh, we need to.
Definitely.
I'm also for points for us as well, because like I said, it would have secured top. It would have confirmed second place for us today as well. But it's like, obviously, if we beat Fulham, then we do that and we just move on. I'm saying beat Fulham, play a different side, obviously against Wolves, because then it's the Europa League final and then it's into the summer. Literally, that's what it is. I think we knew that. Yes, we wanted to beat Liverpool because we wanted to beat Liverpool. The added bonus of them not finishing in the top 4, which is that added bonus. And let's hope so. They still 5th. They still have games to play. There's still other games to be played. So that's how I'm looking at it. Of course, the word is to beat Leicester. I said that on here. I just said that was the silver lining to it. Is that it makes it tougher for them. Of course, I want to beat Leicester, but I know what this team is. This is why I don't get upset by it. This is nothing new. I'm not shocked by that performance. I'm not shocked by the result. We know what we
Fucking
are.
jokers,
It's
bro.
not for
We know
you,
what
but it's Liverpool. Like, no one wants to lose to Liverpool. Like,
Of
my
course.
dad's a Liverpool fan. He's been giving me tissues to cry
jeez.
as a joke. Like, I
Jeez.
can't be asked
Yeah, that's
losing
peak
to them. This is the one game of the season where you look at the calendar, it's Liverpool. You want to beat them. I don't care if the season's done.
Yeah,
You want to beat them.
yeah, of course. No one that they're the number. I say this all the time. They're the number one up for me. Yeah, I get onto Arsenal and banner Arsenal red to but Liverpool's it's the game. Like you said, the fixture list I look for when the fixture list comes out. That's the game I look at away at Anfield.
Bro, and
Home to-
you know
home to Liverpool.
something else, yeah? Because I've seen already a lot of people on Twitter saying, "Oh, this is why we miss Maguire." Da, 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 da. Listen, we missed him to a certain extent, yes, because he wasn't there. He's not playing. Cool. But stop this slick ass session, bro. Stop acting like he would have stopped those 4 goals by himself. He wouldn't.
He wouldn't have,
because you know
Pogba
what?
lost his man at the back post here for 1 goal. Maguire can't do nothing about that. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't catching Mo Salah there. Yeah, I mean, for the last goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, bruv, like Maguire ain't doing no diff, bruv. We got man going on like we're not conceding goals with Maguire in the team.
Because guess
bruv.
what? With Maguire, we can see goals from set pieces. Without Maguire, we can see goals from set pieces. So stop acting like he was gonna save us today. Stop that. Stop it. This is all on us today. The team that played today and the manager's substitutions, the dead substitutions that you made yet again. This is on them. The goal that they scored, that Liverpool scored in the second half. Yeah, how many times did we have the opportunity to clear the fucking ball? How many times? Why do we always have to learn that? Why do we always have to learn shit the hard way? Why?
Bruv, and you know what's mad? Everyone trying to blame Fred for that, bruv. Like Luke Shaw never tried to nutmeg a man on the edge of the box and lose the ball.
What? You try
wasn't
to
the calamity
edge
of
of your
errors.
own box, bro. Just get rid
That's
of
how
the
we can
damn
see
ball.
goals as well. That's how we can see goals. It always a lot of the time we can see goals. It's not just one error from somebody.
That's the real fuck up, you know. You don't
That's the
try
worst
nutmeg,
part.
man. He had the ball out of his feet, facing the goal we were shooting at, and he tried to nutmeg someone. Why? Why, bro? Firstly, yeah, Lindelof gives the ball to Fred in a position he shouldn't have given it to, because he's given Fred the ball, yeah, here for Fred to pass it there. That means Lindelof could have just passed it straight to the left. He didn't need to pass it into Fred for then Fred to go into the left. So that was dumb. Fred's underhit the ball. We've won it back. Luke Shaw wants to dribble a nutmeg, man. And then when he loses it, that's when the pass is played through after Luke Shaw's thing. So it's his fault, blood. And then the keeper spilled it as well. What was man doing, bro? Literally,
Maybe he should have had the cap on. Maybe that would have helped.
Some joke thing, bro.
I hear you,
Literally, bro. But man had them fucking fairy liquid gloves on today, blood. I'm telling you, you couldn't catch anything.
Yeah,
that
he
guy's
wasn't
a
good.
joker, blood. That guy's a
wasn't good
joker.
today.
Symbolic.
He
wasn't
was
good today.
shocking.
No.
He was shocking. If you're David De Gea, you're looking at him and you're just shaking your head.
You know what
Because
I'm
if
saying?
it's David De Gea having that having this performance, then we're having issues. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
we're
everyone's-
questioning him. Yeah. We're questioning him. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, start talking about stop this Maguire. Oh no, we missed Maguire. No, stop that. Talk about the players. Talk about the goals that we concede from set pieces with and without Maguire. Talk about the players that constantly.
Bro, man conceded 3 against Roma with Maguire.
Maguire, and we were
We
up
could have
6-2.
conceded 8.
You see what I'm saying? We were up 6-2. We conceded 3 goals and we could have conceded more. Talk about that. Talk about the players that constantly keep hiding. Game in, game out. McTominay, again. When it was 0-0 and we were up 1-0, you saw him getting on the ball. You saw him asking for the ball, opening up his body. Soon as it was they equalized, soon as we went down 2-1, 3-1, where was McTominay? When Fred got taken off, which I absolutely hated, by the way, I don't agree with that decision, yeah? When Fred was taken off and Pogba had to drop into the DM role, the 6, where was McTominay? Because Pogba was doing shit by himself. He was asking for the ball, pinging it left, right, and center, dropping deep, asking for it. He barely went forward.
Yeah.
Where was McTominay? Hiding. Again, there were instances where the centre-backs or Henderson had the ball. There was a free path for you to move from behind Firmino into that free path, ask for it, receive it, turn out, and you go again. No, you're hiding behind Firmino.
How many touches did McTominay
You don't want the
have
ball.
today, stat man?
85 touches, 70.3% pass accuracy. He lost possession 21 times for a midfielder, which is crazy. 2 out of 2 dribbles completed. 10 out of 13 duels won. 3 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 clearances, 10 ball recoveries.
70%.
His defensive stats are not bad, but like on the
You didn't want the ball.
21 times you lost possession.
70% pass accuracy for someone playing in the center of midfield is a disgrace. He's not a creative player, and he plays backwards and sideward passes. There's no reason to give the ball away that much.
Yeah.
There was times where the ball was in the air. I remember in the first half, the ball's in the air on the right-hand side. He's got a player coming towards him, and there's Wan-Bissaka free on the touchline. And then obviously he's got Liverpool players in front of him. All you have to do, the ball's coming to you. I'm sure people were screaming. Obviously, we had the volume down, but I'm sure people screamed and said, time. What does he do? Instead of just like guiding the ball with his head to Wan-Bissaka, literally just heads it towards a Liverpool player. And I'm just like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? The amount of times there's a ball that comes mid-air, tries to control it in the air, like Henry-esque, and just gives it away again. Like, what's going on? Is physique all you train on?
Yeah, but literally,
Bruno told you.
He's a runner, bro.
Bruno told you do some work with the ball. You still ain't done it.
Bro, Scott McTominay's a cross-country runner. That's what he is, bro. He's a woeful footballer. That miss from Cavani was an embarrassment. And that's what I say about this guy. Yeah? He's 34, and he plays like an inexperienced youngster, bro. He's not consistent, bro. And he's mad erratic in front of goal. He should have been the most... Bro, he should have been the most composed player in that situation. You're 34 years old, experienced player. And, bruv, he didn't even hit the target. That's the embarrassing thing about it. You had the whole goal to aim at. You went back to the close side of the goal, yeah? And you didn't even hit the target. You dragged it. You dragged it, mate.
This is one of them. What did you say, Statman, in the middle of that? Sorry, I missed that.
You said something about McTominay, bruv. You said something about
set.
Oh, I can't even remember now. My head's gone.
See, now my bad. I wanted to let Rants go in it. That's why I didn't say anything and interrupt.
Yeah, I don't even blame you, Statman. You know what I mean?
Since Henderson's been number one goalkeeper for United, he hasn't shown that he's good enough.
Yeah, and that's what we wanted to find out. That's what I've been saying for the longest. I'm like, play this guy to find out if he's good enough. We're finding out right now he's not good enough, which is good because then we have a major problem. We have two goalkeepers on big money, and neither of them seem good enough to be number one. De Gea is not what he was, and Henderson is causing issues. There's other goals you can say as well, not so much today, but there's other performances and goals you conceded where you can look at Henderson and go, he could have done better there. And it seems to be one too many now. But yeah, here's what it is. Yeah, honestly, spot on. The warning signs have been there. We know this though. This is why I take it for what it is. I know what this is. When people are like, yeah, you still ollie out, like them performances like this come up. Because if we beat Liverpool 4-2, everyone's talking different. Or we just beat Liverpool 4-2. We've secured second place. It's an improvement. We got a Europa League final. If we get back in the summer, all of these things. I say this all the time. We rely on our players to be good to pull up performances. And literally, that's what it is. Yes. How do we play two DMs and we're still not defensively solid? That makes no sense.
Because neither of them are DMs.
It makes no sense whatsoever. And then why do you continue to do it then? And it's like you spent money on the defense. I say this all the time. You signed a right back, a centre back, and a left back. That's on you. How is that defense the worst part of our team? And it's where Ollie spent the most money. That makes no sense. It should be the best part of your team.
But you know what they're going to say, Flawless? It weren't Ollie signings. It weren't Ollie signings. But Ollie came out the other day and said that they appointed me to make all the sporting decisions. Okay. So who's lying?
Yeah. Who's lying? And my response is to that then, if they're not Ollie signings, when they play well, don't praise him then. You can't praise him for that. When they play well and they perform, you can't praise him then if they're not his signings. People change that for it to when it suits. When they play well, they're his signings, and we got to give him credit for his man management. But when we lose and they don't play well, it's all...
Bro, he's giving new contracts to all these man, blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I say this all the time. It's his team. Yeah, I say this all the time. And I like our team. I like this squad. I'm not going to lie. Does it need improvements? Yes, but I like the team we have. You know what I'm saying? It's a few players short. I legit believe we're a DM, a centre-back, and a right winger short.
If we don't get a DM in the summer, we're so stupid.
Bruv, all right back shit as well, blood, on the ball, blood. I see today, Wan-Bissaka tried to do some little flick with the outside of his foot, gave the ball away, and then fucking Jota nearly scored. Bro, he can't play football. That guy is not a Premier League level footballer. He's just a very good athlete. He's crap on the ball. At a club like Man United, you should not be the right back if you can't play football. Legit.
I hear that, but I think today he was one of our better players.
Yeah, that wasn't hard, bruv. Everyone was shit stat, man. We can go through all of them. Bruno didn't do nothing apart from the own goal that was given as his. Fucking Cavani didn't do shit apart from missing an open goal. Do you know what I mean? Pogba fucking lost a man at the back post, made a mistake for that. Otherwise, didn't really do anything. Rashford was shit, even though he scored. Who else am I missing out? Lindelof was shit. Bailly done some decent things, but he was quite shit. Fred was actually probably our best player on the balance of the 90 minutes, bruv. And he didn't even play the full game. And he got taken off.
Yeah. And he wasn't
Luke
at fault
Shaw was
for that goal.
shit today.
That was Luke Shaw's fault for trying to dribble
Luke Shaw started off all right, and then man's trying to nutmeg man on the edge of the box and do dumb things. Bro, it's not hard to say that Wan-Bissaka... Bruv, the keeper was shit as well. It's not hard to say Wan-Bissaka was all right.
But what I say about Wan-Bissaka, like, he's not the main problem right now. We still need a right winger before we need a right back. We still need a holding midfielder before we need a right back. We still need a centre back before we need a right back.
No right winger is thriving with that scrub behind him.
I hear that. But if you're telling me we're getting Sancho on the right, he's going to improve kind of thing.
Sancho is going to hate playing with Wan-Bissaka, bruv.
Oh, he will.
All it is,
but he will look a bit better.
If they were coached, obviously the right side would be better. And if it's like, again, we're preying on coaching, that probably won't happen. Even if it's Wan-Bissaka, just make the decoy run. Be the decoy run. You know what I'm saying? Just make the correct movement, even if you're not going to receive the ball or not. Is Wan-Bissaka, we know Wan-Bissaka's deficiencies on the ball. We know his deficiencies. That's no secret. But he isn't the main problem. And could he be a success? Yeah. Could he be a success if we do the right side? 100%. He could be a success there.
Who?
We know his issues. Wan-Bissaka. He could be a part of a successful team.
I don't think he's a good footballer.
I think he can improve on the ball. I think he can get the basic. He can do the basics.
I don't.
Like I said, just
I think
the
basics are what you get when you're 12, 13 years old. Wan-Bissaka's never going to be a good footballer, bruv, because he's not a good footballer.
Yeah, I'm just talking about making decoy runs, things of that nature. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about being an outlet, improving his crossing. That's what I'm talking about. Just the basic stuff that you expect from a modern day fullback. I think he can improve on his crossing.
You see crossing, it's not that hard to improve. Like just practice and training, whipping a ball in. It's not that hard.
And crossing from an area as well. That's also what it is as well. If it's like, all right, you're going to make a decoy run and you're going to be crossing from the byline, or you're going to be crossing from deep. Like, so with actual right winger, Sancho, I'm not saying, but I'm saying work on something. Whether it's
you've got a Cavani and we're not crossing from deep. No point having him, bro. Like we saw today, didn't do jack shit.
2 touches in the opposition's box today.
Two.
Yeah, no, see, that's
played the full game as well.
A man don't understand why I don't really fuck with him like that. You know what I mean? Man, just carrying him. Did you put it on a plate for man? Forget about it. It's like having Lukaku back, just with more work rate. It's the same thing.
We know what he is. We know what Cavani is.
He's just Lukaku that runs more.
Yeah, like if you're bringing him off the bench, and you know that wasn't today, and you're chasing the game, and you need a goal, and you're on top, he's the guy for you. If you're creating loads of chances, he's the guy for you. When you're not on top, and it's say counter-attacking, or you're the less dominant force in the game, then Cavani's not the guy for you. Again, he's another one if used correctly. That's the type of thing. And we've seen it. That's why up until this game, he's been in good goal scoring form. Like what? He had 2 touches in the box today. Did you say, Statman? Like any striker struggling with that, even though he should have scored. Yeah, like 2 touches in the box. Like what's man?
Gary Neville,
but that shows he has to be there though.
Yeah, man saying it was Gary Neville. Yeah, he's shit. I don't care.
Like in terms of he will score goals, but he also miss a lot of big chances. Last season, I keep going back to it. Scored 4 goals with 16 big chances in the league. This is Cavani.
This guy does my head in, bro. He's meant to be a world class player. He's not, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a
prolific goal scorer, but he's not clinical.
Bruv, he's prolific, if you keep feeding him.
Yeah.
You know, like that. Gary Neville, his basic fundamentals were so much better than Wan-Bissaka's. He never had his athleticism, but Gary Neville's understanding of the game, he can control the ball, he could pass it, and he could cross with both feet. He had everything that you needed. You know, like that.
Yeah, he did. And he's someone, no, sorry to cut you outside. He's someone who improved his crossing and that. I know Gary Neville
over his career. His left-footed crossing improved as well, because he was cutting back and whipping them in with his left foot.
Yeah, because I remember what he was like. My pops always tell me what he was like when he first started, and he wasn't good. So you can it's one of them you can improve. Yes, Saeed, what are you saying, though, fam?
What are you saying, man?
I'm stressed, man. I'm stressed, people, man. I'm stressed, man. Man, stressed out here, man. Dead, man. Absolutely dead, bro. Do you know what, man? It's not gonna get any better than this, man. You know, you can throw any money to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, yeah. I tell you what, man. It's tactically, it's always gonna be behind. Tactically, he's always gonna be behind, and sooner or later, the fans need to just realize that, man. It's not good enough, man. He is not good enough manager. The decision making, like the guy brought off by. I get he's injured, right? You got 2 substitutions left, bro. 2. You can bring on a forward and you can bring on Matic if you want to. But no, he wants to preserve and make it so that we don't get embarrassed. As a manager, a Man United manager, you have the duty to risk take. He should know that better than anyone under Sir Ferguson. That you should risk take. Go for the game. Liverpool, as much as they outplayed us at certain moments here, they had Nat Phillips and that guy who had a ponytail and he's chopped it off now. You know what I mean? Like Williams. Seriously, man. He had 1 substitution left. He had Ahmad, Mato, and he had what's it called? Donny van der Beek. You know what? I've got a message for Donny van der Beek. Please, for the sake of your mental health and everything, leave this football club. You are not rated by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Leave, man, because I want you to shine, man. And this manager don't rate you, man.
Yeah, facts.
I'm done with this guy, man. He's tactically not there, man. They weren't even great, Liverpool. But that's what I keep saying.
They didn't need to be.
They didn't need to be. But that's what I'm saying to you. Man United, it's almost as if they have to be at their best all the time to win games. And the guy didn't even bring on Greenwood. All this nonsense, stat man. I'm sorry to bring you into this. You know, let's rest Mason Greenwood. Rest Mason Greenwood. For what, man?
The season's nearly done. Play the kid.
Yeah, but you kind of had to rest Mason Greenwood after playing him against Leicester, Villa, and Roma.
No.
Why though?
Come on.
No, because when he plays Rashford, but when he plays Rashford every single week,
let's not be silly. That's a game every 2 days, and you expect Mason Greenwood to play. Come on, man. I know Greenwood's our best right winger, but let's not be silly.
Say that again. He played on Tuesday, and then you say he started on Sunday as well.
He played 65 minutes against Villa.
All right, so if you rest him today, if he doesn't play today, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, considering he played 2 days ago, that makes sense. Because if he breaks down with the injury, we're gonna be like, you shouldn't have run him too.
And let's be honest here, we needed more for the Europa League final than this game against Liverpool. As much as we're angry,
but as a kid, when you know at that age, man, you just want to play. As a kid,
no. This is what I'm saying. No, you see with Greenwood, he has had an injury record in the academy. So let's not just chuck him in again. And risk him again. That's just silly. So I don't blame Oli.
Man is saying that when Cavani's playing all 5-6 games in a row, when this player's literally got the worst injury record in the team.
And that's wrong too. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't do that. Wrong.
And Mason's younger, blood. These youths want to play football, blood.
Shouldn't be playing 5-6 games in a row. Definitely not. Definitely Cavani shouldn't.
Mason Greenwood could have played a half, blood. He could have easily played that, and he could have played half an hour, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is 63rd minute, so he basically did half
some bullshit. He could have played more than that, bro. That's what I'm saying. He could have played at least a half, bro.
Easily.
Like, at least a half, bro. Mason Greenwood's a kid, bro. The next
game
game's not till Tuesday, bruv.
Exactly.
I get the thinking behind it, and I don't see that like there's bigger issues as to why the game was like lost here.
We're over-relying on Cavani. I'm telling you, man. Over-reliance. I know he did well for the goal, but there's an over-reliance on him, man. Too much reliance on Cavani. He's 34. Bailly, listen, I'm starting to lose patience with Bailly, you know. I don't know what you guys are saying there, but...
Now, one thing I say, he's coming back from COVID. He's coming back from COVID. So I'm kind of like with Bailly. You don't know the effects of COVID kind of thing.
What did he get pulled off for, though? It was injury. Was it a serious injury? What was it? Was it an injury? Okay. All right, obviously we'll find out. I'm just hoping it's not an injury, because if it's not, it's going to be Lindelof.
Fred goes off instead of McTominay. Are you having a laugh?
But we know what Ollie's like. You know what I'm saying?
Favoritism, man. Favoritism.
It's not a shock. We know what he's like. You know what I'm saying? And that. Hey, you lot put some respect on our truth's name and that. You know what I'm saying? You lot are taking liberties.
You know what kills me, yeah? It's like, man spent my time watching this whole game. All I'm seeing is Fred slander all over the place. And I'm
seeing
like,
it,
bruv.
bro. It's mad.
And I'm like, bruv, did you man not watch that football match? Did you not watch it? Because you know what it is? You know what it is with Fred, yeah? People, yeah, like their agendas are so strong, yeah, that these man cannot see that he was by far man's best midfielder today. By far, bro. Like, I don't even need to see the numbers because I was watching the game. He started the game like a house on fire, spraying balls, doing all sorts of madness while McTominay was giving the ball
7
away.
long balls completed.
Well, there you go. And I haven't seen these numbers. But then man are talking about, but then man are saying, bruv, he was easily the best player on our team. But man are actually trying to blame him, bruv, when he's trying to play as a 6 and a 8 because we don't have a 6 and he's not a 6. And he's picking up the ball in positions that he's not comfortable picking the ball up, but at least he's trying and he's not hiding. And then man are giving McTominay a fucking day off, yeah? When McTominay's fucking hiding in games, bruv, and give the ball away how many times that man? 20.
21.
21 times.
Oh my!
But man are getting on to Fred, bro.
What's Fred's numbers?
Snap, man. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna ask. What's Fred's numbers?
Bruv, you see these man. If you don't think Fred played well today, yeah, your head's up your ass, bruv.
So remember, yeah, Fred played 63 minutes, so 30 minutes less than McTominay, yeah. 56 touches, 83.7% pass accuracy, 1 chance created, 6 out of 7 long balls completed, 1 out of 2 dribbles completed, 6 out of 10 duels won. He lost possession 10 times, 2 fouls won, 1 foul conceded, 3 tackles, 1 block, 1 clearance, he was dribble passed twice, and 8 ball recoveries.
8 ball recoveries. And man are saying that's a bad game, yeah?
He wasn't bad today.
You man are disgraceful, blood. You know them ones. All them man that are chatting shit, you're disgraced, blood. Watch football, innit? Or not even watch football, learn football. Because at this point, if you're watching that game and you can't see that Fred was our best player, yeah, you actually don't even know what you're watching. You might as well not watch the game. You might as well not, because you're wasting your time, bruv. These men are out here just trying to get retweets on Twitter. You're fucking smoking crack, bro. He was easily man's best midfielder today. But he's always the scapegoat. Always. And I don't need to see numbers to see that, bro. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see it, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. McTominay, McTominay is a fucking disgrace, blood. No one's going to look good playing against McTominay. He's a fucking bum.
Hiding today, man. Hiding. That's all I can say.
You know what's mad though,
today.
Aaron?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that and that. You say the same thing every single time and that about him hiding.
He's hiding. He doesn't want the ball, bro.
Yo, if I didn't know this was this game today and we just replayed it, it's the same. He gets the same thing every time United lose or draw. Is he always hiding, lack of touches, giving the ball away, making mistakes, etc. Yeah, 21 is a lot still.
But you know
he's
what?
Playing it safe. Go on.
It's like you say, Flawless. It's the hard yards and the knee slides, bro.
It really is, fam. I'm telling you, man.
Hard yards and the knee slides.
But
it is, man. It can fool you, innit? If you do that a couple of times a game, it can make it look like it can fool you and make you think that you're having a good game. Definitely it can. Yeah, 100%. When you're just getting about, but you're not really doing much. But it is what it is.
What's the man them saying, man? It's been a minute, man. I ain't been in here in a minute. What are you saying?
You saying? Yeah, I was just saying that. Yo, it's been a minute. You good?
Yeah, man. Man's there, man. Eid Mubarak.
Come on,
yeah, man.
Eid ruined, man.
To everyone around the world, man.
Yeah,
facts.
Boy, we didn't do it. We didn't do well for you lot. Didn't do well for you lot today, boy. What do you lot think about the game? Obviously, I ain't seen everything, but obviously, I can see everyone's
defensively. Shambles.
It was shit.
I even fuming, Cam, innit? Like, I'm just like, yo, it's United, innit? Like, these performances
I said, man, we're going to
new.
lose both games, and we did, so.
It's nothing new. We've seen these type of performances. Well, obviously, it hurts more because it's Liverpool, but yeah, man, United performances.
We're somehow still conceding from set pieces with and without Maguire, so... You know, this argument that people keep bringing up now that, Maguire is so important. Yes, he is important, but today he wouldn't have prevented any of those goals. I mean, Rants just said it at the beginning. That goal.
Yeah, go on. We need Maguire, bro.
We need him.
We do.
What I'm saying is
not necessarily with all this, but Maguire is a loss, fam. Trust me.
He is a loss, but the goals that we conceded today, I don't think there's at least 2 of them that he's not prevented. That Salah goal at the end, bro, he's not catching him. Salah's too quick.
Yeah, it's a shape though. Biting blunders are too erratic.
But bro, with Maguire, we can see from set pieces as well. So
I hear you on that one.
We do need Maguire, but
Bro,
that
we do need him. Yeah, I agree.
It does let us know
Roma
how
had
poor.
man bent over the kitchen sink, blood, and Maguire was playing.
It lets us know how poor we are, that he is still that he's missed in that. That tells you where we're at with level. We all know we need a centre back. This is no secret. We all know we need a DM. We've been saying this for months. This is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? This game today is not a shock. Like, oh my God, why were we so bad defensively? We can see goals all the time. We conceded 10 goals to them and Spurs in the two home games. It's mad.
Yeah. You know what you saying about Henderson still? Because for me, that fourth goal, my man let the ball in the net.
He left the whole goal open.
He was standing like 10 yards away from where he was meant to be. Like Salah, he literally. The thing is,
let me fight back here. What did I say about Dean Henderson? Let him play until the end of the season, because we see him with De Gea, he's not good enough. He's getting plenty of mistakes.
Yeah, he has, but bro, Dean Henderson
now we're seeing it with Dean Henderson. He's not good enough. So we clearly do need a new goalkeeper. But even saying that, I'll probably just stick with Yusuf for another year. Like, we need other areas before we need another goalkeeper.
See, but they've got now given big money, because I was saying the same thing, and I've said it all. Like, is Henderson good enough? No, we need to find out if he's not. Let's play him.
We gave man 110 racks, you know.
And now he's on big money. De Gea is on big money, and we got two goalkeepers on big money, and neither of them are good enough to be a number one. If that doesn't sum up Manchester United, that's it.
Our goalkeeper's on 500 grand, you know.
You probably just leave it until the end of the season like this, with De Gea in goal for the Europa League final. If we win the Europa League final, then De Gea is our number one goalkeeper next year.
And the worst thing is it's a long-term contract as well. I think it's like 2025 or something.
Guys, we're spending 2 million a month on goalkeepers' wages.
We can't
2 million a month.
We can't keep De Gea, in my opinion, man. He's on too much money and he's been poor for a long time. The only thing is now what happens is that if somebody else comes in and makes mistakes, you automatically, want to go back to where it was before, but you forget what we were doing. Yeah, I mean, I ain't forgotten mistakes that he's made. You know what I'm trying to say? So for me, the thing about Dean Hendo is he good enough to be our goalkeeper long term? I don't know. He's made some good moments and he's had some shamble moments, but he's at the position where he's young. You know what I mean? He's young and on less money than De Gea. So I'd rather see it out and see what happens with him if he can grow than throwing De Gea in there. Because De Gea, for me, he's not it. He's not it. So, and he's holding the club back. Look, you can't be on 350k as a goalkeeper, bruv, or whatever he's on. Come on, man.
He's on too much
money. But at the same
man.
time, who's paying money for De Gea? No one's paying that amount of money for De Gea in a pandemic as well.
De Gea's on like 370 or 375.
When does
he's gonna have to take a pay cut to move, man, because I don't see anyone, like Cam said, who's gonna pay that money for him? Who?
Well,
unless he goes on a free.
Oh yeah.
If he moves, I'm not sure when his contract runs out. Well, we'll have to pay him out if he does move.
I think
we'll have to pay him out.
I'm pretty sure I saw it the other day that apparently Roma wanted him alone or something, and then
apparently that's a false rumor
to Alexis. But even then, like,
we'll do something like that. Somebody will come in for him, definitely. The stumbling block is the wages, but then we'll have to, I don't know, front up his wages, whether it's
we'll have to pay half of it, probably.
Yeah, we'll do something like that, and it has to be done. Because, like I said, even though I get what Cam's saying with Henderson, the reason why I've been saying give him a run is because I've been off De Gea for a minute now. I don't think he's had a good season in 3 years. When's the last time he had a top season?
His contract runs out in June 2023, so 2 years left.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you got to make a move on him, and I think that's why Henderson was given the new bumper deal as well, because it's like you're going to be the number one, and he's made faults before this game, but today wasn't good still. But I'm not just going to write him off after one game, but today was bad.
The thing is that we see with Dean Henderson, the guy's shot stopping ability is average. And this, like, to be honest, this is probably more of a game for the here where we're facing a lot of shots. I think Liverpool had 6 big chances or something.
You got butterfingers, bro. He spilled everything
for the Trent goal. Yeah, I mean not the Trent goal. The goal that was spilled off the Trent shot.
Hendo was spilling everything today. Even the ones that didn't lead into a goal, it was looking shaky. I remember he saved one, and then they started wrestling around for it, and then he ended up getting it again. And that, like, he was shaky today, but. But listen, I don't think anyone in the whole team played I said, listen, if anyone played a 4, then that was a good game for them, because nobody today, for me, played well. It was shocking from start to not even start. I thought we started all right. I thought we started okay. We were pressing for the first time I've seen us press But then after like 30 minutes, it's like, oh shit, we're not used to this pressing thing. The energy levels just went so low. Everyone looked tired. I was like, we need halftime to come quickly. And then we just started the second half in the same way that we ended the first half. And then from there, it was pretty much game over. But some of the stuff that you were seeing was comedy, fam. In my opinion, some of the stuff that you were seeing was comedy. Like Dean Hendo, Luke Shaw driving from the back from
Bro, he tried to nutmeg man, blood. that's how we lost the goal.
Yeah, man dribbled outside. Yeah,
he tried to nutmeg man. He ran the ball out the box and he could see in front. He tried to nutmeg the Brer, blood.
Yeah, and we've even when we do the footy talk, we've been saying like you need to calm down people need to calm down a little bit on Shaw. You know what I mean? Like everyone putting him as the best. We said people need to calm down there. And obviously it's one game. It is one game where, okay, 2 games where the season's kind of over for us. But that mentality could lead to the complacency. And then when Villarreal go and beat us, we're going to just think that, all of a sudden it was because of the Villarreal game. This is an accumulation of stuff. You can't go into these games. What are we going to go into this game on a 4-game losing streak or something just because we've secured top 4?
But that's what Ollie said. He's like, we need to win against Fulham because we need to get our confidence back. You see the thing about football, you can't just switch it on and off, bro.
Yep.
Watch us go and draw with Fulham on some dickhead thing, bro. Because Fulham ain't going to play for they're down. Yeah. Watch man go and draw that game.
And it happened before. Remember, 2 seasons ago. When we had to play Huddersfield and Cardiff to secure Champions League football, what did we do? Drew against Huddersfield away. And then we actually, I still can't believe we did that. Lost to Cardiff at home. 2-0. Man like Mendes Lang scoring against us, bro. Are you mad?
We don't. The thing is, we don't deserve. If we drop points to Fulham and don't finish second, that's on us. Because we would have dropped points to all the 3 relegated sides. Fulham, Sheffield United, West Brom. That's on us. That's on us.
That's just
that is. And I see Matisse in the chat as well talking about Chelsea. You lot can do us a favor. You lot lost to Arsenal, innit? That's on you lot. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame us. They should have been on job in that. You get beat to Arsenal at home. That's on you lot. Mikel Arteta come and pick to 3 points.
Another thing I wanted to address here is this whole but we always come back for but it didn't work out today, did it?
Right, like, against good teams, man ain't coming back, blood. Man ain't come back against his bum.
Yeah, it's not always going to work, this comeback thing and comeback kings. Yeah, it's nice for the romantics, but it's not always going to work.
And you know what's
United went for it and got punched in the chest by Mo Salah. When you play against good teams, you don't get the opportunity, to fuck up and come back, bruv. You don't get that opportunity because they have quality going the other way. I think Liverpool had 6 shots on target today or something to our 3 or something.
6 big chances as well. They had
6 big chances.
And what's crazy as well,
8 shots on target, 6 big chances. How many big chances did we create today, Statman?
We had 3. We missed all 3.
Wow. You know what? The team. I've said it for a while. Our team are not like they're not technically that good, bro. Like on the ball and that, man. These guys
shit in it. No, tell them, please.
I've said it for ages, bro. Technically, on the ball, our team are just not that good, and you're never gonna be able to be this type of. You're not gonna be able to sustain pressure if you haven't got players that are technically very good on the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? So no matter who we play, we can play anyone out of this starting flipping 23 that we have. You're never really going to have a good game in terms of sustaining pressure and keeping it up because 90% of our players haven't even got a good first touch, bro. And I'm not even joking.
Facts. I was just telling these man about Wan-Bissaka. Them man were like, he'll improve. Blood. Wan-Bissaka, plays, like when you see them youths playing and they're like 6 and 7 and they're playing on the little pitches. That's how man's touches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
6, 7 years old and that. Like his first touch looks like he's passing it.
Yeah. And this is what I was saying, about people get technical ability messed up with being consistent with your technique, bro.
Yeah.
There's some footballers and there can be some bang average footballers. Ward Prowse, bro. He's average, bro. But I'm telling you right now, you can give him the football, he'll open up, he'll pass it, he'll
do the basic things.
He'll do the basics, bro. Our team haven't even got that sense of consistency about them. 1 second, I don't know, Fred, McTominay, Pogba, whoever, they can Rashford, whoever, they could do a turn, and you think, that's the ability in them. the next time you give them the ball,
They don't do it every time.
Don't do it every time, bro. It don't do it every time, and this is what happens, fam. This is why we are not a team that can. Obviously, I'm not saying Ollie can't coach greatly. We know that, but at the same time, bro, these players. This is why we're gonna end up having to be this kind of gung-ho football club, like you counter attack and stuff. Because the players on the pitch, that's all they suit, fam. That's all they suit.
Well, there you go, bro. A football team is a reflection of the manager, innit? If you're a manager that likes good football, then you'll have players that play good football. Donny van de Beek can't get a game in a team with Scott McTominay in it, which tells you everything you need to know about this manager, innit? United have a bunch of kick and run players in their football team.
Pretty much.
That's
kick
what
and
I
run.
said.
Kick and run ballers, bruv. Fred's a kick and run. McTominay's a kick and run. Rashford's a kick and run. Bruno's a kick and run. Pogba's not a kick and run. Mason's not. Do you know what I mean? But Mason doesn't play. Mason doesn't play. And Cavani, I don't know what he is. I think he's a kick and run because he can't hold it and link it and do that. So he's a kick and run or a head and run, whatever the fuck he is. Do you know what I mean? It's just a bunch of kick and run. Basaka's a kick and run. Do you know what I mean, brother? Just bare kick and run ballers with no composure, no tech, bro, whatsoever. Lindelof thinks he's cultured on the ball. He's a coward. He don't want to do the simple things when it comes to defending, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man, I lost 6 home games and everyone's eulogizing about our away form. Gives a fuck about our away form. Man are coming to Old Trafford and pamming us.
We've always said that all these records don't mean nothing to me if you don't win something. So you can talk about because I've seen another record apparently that we've broken. We've scored the most goals in a season since Alex Ferguson's last season when we scored 86 and we scored 69, and Solskjaer's the first manager to do that. Like, bro, it's all cute and everything, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, but fam, if we don't win shit, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and you know
really doesn't.
Yeah, and you know what's mad is that people will use the record since Fergie gone, but all the managers before Ollie weren't good. That's why their man was sacked. That's why Moyes was sacked. That's why Van Gaal was let go. That's why Mourinho was let go. We all wanted these men at some point. All wanted them gone. So they're doing bad jobs. You can't compare him to. And like you said, what have we won in it? I'm about trophies. Forget this record thing in it. Man's not a DJ in it. I'm not interested in breaking records in that, fam. I'm not interested at all in that. Hey, you lot allow Wan-Bissaka, man. Jeez.
No, he's awful.
They're coaching him in the comments,
bro. He's awful, bro. He's awful. Let's not pretend that he's Wan-Bissaka's not. He doesn't even have the technical ability to be playing in the Prem. He's just a bloody good athlete, mate. But he's so bad on the football, bro. Man was saying he played on the wing and that. There's no way he was ever an attacker in his life.
I'm struggling to think that now, bro.
There was a clip surfacing about of him on the wing and that.
I've seen that.
There was a clip of him on the wing and that. Yeah.
What was he, the linesman?
No, fam. Yo, Rants, man, allow him, man.
No, bro, I'm being serious. Was he the linesman? Did he have a flag?
No. He was on the pitch, fam, in shorts and socks and shin pads on the wing. You get what I'm saying? Busting skill. I'm gonna someone in the comments send that to Rants and that. It's floating about. I seen it months.
Yeah, I seen it, bro.
I seen it months back.
Like,
yeah, man, this guy was dropping shoulders and that, fam, isn't it? That was doing all of this.
That was a line-o,
It wasn't a line-o, man. Man had his shin pads on the whole 9 and that. But again, what Cam was saying about players not being like players just when they're receiving the ball and if they turn and then it's a great turn and the next time they get it, they not. What you have to do with players is drill stuff into him. Take away the decision-making away from them. Take that away from them. All right, when you get the ball, you're doing this. This is your option inside. Wan-Bissaka, for instance, right? You got a centre-back option, holding midfield or right winger. They're your 3 options. Go inside or play it down the line and that. Because we are individual brilliance. The only players that look good are our players that are at that ceiling. The players that are that good. Them individual like your Pogba.
You know the players that look good in this Man United, the greedy ones.
That too, but the greedy ones also ties in that they're the better ones as well. Your Pogbas. You know what I'm saying?
No, but Pogba's not greedy. Pogba
he's not greedy.
Pogba needs to shoot more as well.
He needs to shoot more.
A lot more greedy.
I'm not saying he's not greedy.
I'm
saying it's
Bruno and Rashford are 2 most greedy players, and that's why they score the most goals.
Yeah, I'm saying it's always our bad players that shine in this team, though. Your Pogbas, your Greenwoods, your Rashford.
Yeah, but they don't always shine, bruv. Greenwood ain't been shining. Only recently. He's had
not always, but
he's been looking shit because this team have been letting him down.
Yeah, the team's not, but his individual. But if he didn't have the individual brilliance he has, he wouldn't have shone through recently. Yes, he's gone through poor form. He's young. That's going to happen in that. But my point is that if you're an average player, you're not going to shine in this team whatsoever. If you're just a good player, you're not going to shine. You have to be good to great.
Yeah,
to be shining
I
in
know
this
what
team.
you mean. There's no system. There's no nothing. Yeah,
That's
the
my
team's
point.
so calam. Yeah, that
That's
if you're
it.
not playing at a certain level, yeah, you're just not gonna shine. And to
You
be
have to
fair, yeah, Rashford's not shining, but he's still putting up stats, bruv. Today he scored a goal and he was fucking awful.
Well,
Do you know what I
he
mean?
has
There was a
that.
chance where man cut man up. He just need to get his head up and pass it to Cavani, and my man hit the side netting. Bro.
Yeah.
And
He
Cavani
was seeing the headlines already. This is
It's
what I'm
like,
saying.
why are you shooting?
He never has his head up. Like when he did the chop, and I was like, yo, Cavani's free, give it to him. And all he has to do is just put his left foot to it and he probably scores. Nah. Man saw the headlines, so he cuts in, boom, tries to do the Ronaldo knuckleball thing again, head down, doesn't even. I'm just tired, bro. It's literally.
That was on the left, I think, as well, which is the most annoying thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
people keep complaining. Oh, he plays better on the left. No, he's greedy on the left as well. He's got.
That's
no
why
awareness.
I said, man.
But
That's
he
why I
got
prefer him
left
on the right.
Offensively, we were better on the when he went on the left. It improved.
I prefer
he
him, on the right. Look at the pass he played to Wan-Bissaka, for Bruno's goal, blood. If he was on the left, he wouldn't have played that pass on the overlap. You'd have cut in and shoot. And that's why I say I prefer him on the right hand side, because he has to play with his head up because the shot's not on for him.
Facts.
When the shot's on for him, bro, he's frustrating as hell, bro, because he's one track minded. Cut in, shoot. When he not make that brayer, like the angle wasn't even on for the shot.
Yeah, he should have just laid off to Cavani.
Yeah,
There
Cavani
was
was
other
free.
people in the box. Cavani was free. There was someone else, if I remember correctly, who was in the box. I do prefer him on the right though, because like I said, you get the goal that he got against the one last game. You don't prefer him on the right, fam.
I prefer him on the bench.
I don't think he's
You know what?
I think he's useless. I don't think he's useless. That's harsh.
I think he needs to learn, because obviously now he's being put out on the right. He needs to learn to play in all three positions up front, because you're being put on the left sometimes, but now you're predominantly playing on the right because Pogba's playing on the left. Cool. Adapt your game, bro. Like, spend time in training, learning how to play on the right, because right now you're not doing anything. You're not even looking interested in playing on the right. You're just playing there because they told you to do it, and you're just doing whatever. Like, adapt your game, bro. You're playing on the right. Cool. It's not your favorite position, but adapt.
But at the same time, what all is saying, blind leading the blind. Who's telling Rashford that he's had a bad game? Because we've seen the same mistakes with Rashford.
Ask the manager, innit? Because
So that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna. Like, I don't like Rashford on the right. I just think, like, even when Rashford gets the ball on the right and he wants to come inside, because he has no left foot, he can't like go outwards, kind of thing. So he always tries to go this way again.
No, but he
into the
can go
traffic.
outwards. He just doesn't want to because
he doesn't want to, yeah.
because
He's
he
limited,
can't
though,
score
in
from
that
there.
way.
Because he can actually cross.
Nah, I
That's
don't
one
think
thing I
he
like.
does. The guy
Didn't he
does
cross?
not.
He crossed the
No.
ball for Cavani's goal last game, bruv. No,
You're saying that, yeah, but the guy
game
knuckles crosses. Who does that?
Bruv, I never said that his crosses were good, but he can cross it.
silly knuckles.
Yeah, but he actually does though.
And the
He
left
does.
foot thing as well. You're saying you can. Sorry, Cam. You can develop that as well. That's something you can develop. Like you're training.
That's what training's for.
2-footed. Like you can do that and working on cutting inside and linking up play. It'd be great. The best players. The reason why Greenwood's so effective is because he can go left and right. That's what makes him so
Greenwood
effective.
is better on the right
That's what
wing
makes
than
him so
Rashford,
effective.
and Pogba's better on the left than Rashford, which means
That's what makes-
Rashford needs the whole bench, blood.
Well,
Yeah,
my
right now he
bad, Cam.
does.
Sorry.
The situation is, for me, with Rashford, obviously, it's his decision making in terms of when to really. Because if you do things simpler, you look like a better footballer, bro. That's just how it is. If you do things simpler, if you do things in 1, 2 touch, 3 touch, you always look like a better footballer. Unless you're one of them guys who, like Iniesta or something, that can run through mazes or whatever. If you can do that, then you're different. But with someone like Rashford, the fact that he's a great athlete, and obviously, as we said, that he can sprint, he's fast or whatever, but he tries to play with the close control, and that's not his game. So when you're trying to maze through gaps and stuff, that's not your game. So that's why you're going to end up running into people, because it's not natural to you. On the right hand side, I don't think that there's no point of. If you're going to have Rashford on the right, there's not a necessary reason to have him on the pitch if you're going to have him on the right, because that's not his game. He can put in good crosses, which he did to Cavani the other day. We've seen him put in do good things on the right, but that's not his style, bro. He doesn't want to play on the right. He wants to play on the left. One thing that I tweeted is I said Rashford passes a lot more to Wan-Bissaka than he does to Luke Shaw. Much
Because
more.
he can't cut in and shoot. That's why I said I
Exactly.
prefer him on the right.
And I also think Wan-Bissaka's intent, even though Wan-Bissaka's not good on the ball, his intensity for his movements are a lot more intense than Luke Shaw's. Luke Shaw is kind of a
just
coaster,
trots up
innit?
there. Yeah.
Exactly. But for me, if you're gonna have to get the best out of Rashford, the best out of him, you're gonna have to play him on the left. But
exactly,
the situation is Pogba going to be a long-term on the wing? Is that going to be main as long-term option that Pogba is going to be on the wing? Or are we going to end up saying, okay, he's going to go back into midfield? Like, what is the situation there? Because now if we don't sign a defensive midfielder, for example, which I hope we do, but if we don't sign, are we going to play Pogba on the wing all game? Because you look at, for example, Trent today. Trent was playing against Pogba, and because Pogba's not I don't know how I can say, he's not going to get the ball and to go past you and give
he's
you.
He's not direct, innit?
Yes, exactly. Trent all of a sudden is having his best flipping offensive game ever, fam. For goodness sake, you know what I'm trying to say. But when you have someone like Rashford, for example, that go in behind, it causes someone like Trent a problem. So what is Ollie going to do in these type of moments? Is he going to one day say, Pogba, you're going to play centre mid, or you're going to do this because of the fullback that we're playing against is more suited to a Rashford? Or is it just going to be it's always going to be a Pogba on the left-hand side thing? That's something that Ollie himself needs to sort out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because that is the issue that is going to cause. Because now, look, when we went goal down, he said, Rashford is going to go on the wing, for example, and Pogba is going to go back, is going to go in midfield. So it's like, what are we going to do long-term? Is it going to be, because if it is going to be Pogba on the wing long-term, then we might as well say, okay, Rashford's is going to have to full-time be a bench player or something, because if we get Sancho or whatever. But I don't see that happening.
That's why I think Pogba has to leave. Because the thing is, if you're going to play Pogba in the middle long term, you play him in the middle every game because he's better than McTominay and Fred. If Pogba's fit and you're playing him on the left,
I hear that.
He's better than Rashford on the left, and Greenwood's better than Rashford on the right. So there you go. So that means Rashford gets benched.
I hear that.
If you're picking the team on merit.
You see, right now we have to play Pogba right, because I keep saying we need a creative winger. We see it right now. Look, all of a sudden Greenwood's scoring. All of a sudden Cavani's scoring. All of a sudden, even like Bruno, his numbers have gone down, but he still chips in, kind of thing. We need a creative winger. We're creating more chances with Pogba on the left. Until we sign potentially Jadon Sancho. Until we sign maybe a Jadon Sancho, and then we might be able to move Pogba back in the field because Jadon Sancho's creating numbers on it. Yeah. But until then, we have to play Pogba out wide.
Man shouldn't be moving Pogba around, to accommodate players like Marcus Rashford.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's
the ones there.
That's a problem. It's a problem you want though, because
I don't think it's Rashford that he's getting moved around for. It's McFred. He's getting moved around for McFred. Pogba is literally getting moved around.
He's not getting moved around for McFred because Pogba is not a defensive midfielder. He's not a 6. He shouldn't be playing in the pivot anyway, bro. So with this formation, Pogba shouldn't be getting played in that formation in the pivot. Ollie's gonna die on this double pivot. So you have to play Pogba where you're playing Bruno.
Proper DM that can actually control.
Here's the thing, though. Even if we don't get a proper DM, just play one, because the two of them together is not working. It doesn't matter if
you
it's
play Pogba where you're playing Bruno, or you play him on the left. There's no other place to play him in this formation.
And this is again why we sticking on this formation when we don't have the players for it. It doesn't matter if it's Fred and McTominay, if it's Fred and Matic, if it's Matic and McTominay, whatever. To play one DM. I don't get it. It's not even like we're defensively solid with the two of them in there. Play one DM and play Pogba and Bruno in the midfield. It's that simple. Play 4-3-3. It can be done. And then switch it.
I don't think with this personnel in the squad that we have right now, we can play 4-3-3.
It's better than this 4-2-3. I believe it's the most it's the best. No, but is it better than 4-2-3-1? Yes, this doesn't work. We know this. 4-3-3, give it a try is what I'm saying.
But who would you play
at the same time? Yeah, you see that probably.
So you're telling me a midfield three of Fred, Bruno,
Matic,
and
bro,
is not better than the midfield two of McTominay, Fred, and Bruno? It's a bad
man can play Matic in the 6. Man can play Matic as the screener in the 6. Matic actually breaks the lines well with his passing, and he can receive the ball deep, bro. Like, man can play Matic in the 6, especially against the lesser teams. I'm not saying play a 4-3-3 against Liverpool at Anfield, but when you're playing Fulham at home and that, you shouldn't be playing 2 holding midfielders. That's some joke thing.
And that one holding shouldn't matter, innit? Like, if you're playing lesser teams at home, you don't need a world-class DM to get past Fulham at home. Or West Brom at home.
Man think that you need legs to play in the 6. You don't, blood. You're a screener, blood. You can just sit there. That's all he needs to do, is sit there, bro. Matic has got range of passing, bro. He can play in there against the lesser teams. I'm not saying go head-to-head with Man City with a 4-3-3 and them things there. Because even Man City played Rodri and Fernandinho sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
But but they don't do it every game.
No.
Right.
They don't. So why are we doing it every game?
But I think this is what I'm saying though, because the difference is, right? The difference is with us and City is that they can play Rodri in there by himself because 90% of the game is going to be in there with the ball. 90% of the game is going to be with the ball, and all of their players, I can go through all of their players. Every single one of their players is technically consistent, even down to Zinchenko on the left back, bro. Every single one.
He's very technical.
Yeah, every single one of their players. They're probably their most erratic players, probably Sterling and Jesus. And it's not even that.
And they're still technically competent enough.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why you can do it with Rodri, because Rodri and Man City, because that is the way they want to play. Whereas us, no matter what, no matter if we have Oli, no matter what, our football is not going to be like that. So if you just have Fred sitting, and Fred is, or Matic or whatever, Fred especially, he's not a screener, bro. He's not a screener. Try and tackle. He's going to lose his position.
He engages people.
Yeah, with our football, if we play 4-3-3 with the personnel that we have, we will get overrun because we are not good enough on the ball as a team at all.
I get what you're saying.
If we got someone like a Declan Rice, bro, listen, if you're number 6 here that likes getting on the ball, you love to have someone like Fred next to you because he runs, he engages people, whatever. Then you just step in and take the ball and then you just pass it off. Simple. McTominay is the problem in this midfield. He needs to be.
You see with a 4-3-3, you think our players are disciplined enough to play it? Because I don't think
Pogba
is disciplined enough.
Matic is disciplined enough.
I don't think so either.
That's two. But the thing is, the 4-2-3-1's not working. So let's try something different. Is what I'm saying. The 4-2-3-1 clearly doesn't work.
We conceded more goals than ever with a double pivot, so it's not working.
I'm saying try a 4-3-3, or even if it's a back three or a diamond in that. I'm not saying play 4-3-3 every game, but I'm saying try something different. This 4-2-3-1 is the issue. Why we're talking about what side. Go on, you have to what? Go on.
You just have to stick with it until the end of the season. Then let's see what happens in preseason kind of thing.
Yeah, because I'm saying right now is not the right time to change it. But I've been saying this for the longest. We talk about this McFred thing on a constant basis and that. And the reason why Pogba's playing out wide left now, we're talking about where Rashford, like Cam said, we're doing it to accommodate McFred. It's not even good. Why are we playing a formation to accommodate a partnership that's not even good?
No, we're playing McFred to accommodate the formation, not the other way around. Don't get twisted.
I'm just tired of it, innit? Like
literally.
I just confuse myself, but I get what you're saying, kind of. It's just, but even with the 2 in front of him and 2 centre backs, we're not defensively solid. We are not defensively solid.
Like thinks we are in it, kind of thing. Like
Oli doesn't want to play.
Is an issue.
Oli doesn't want to play football.
Right now, he has to make Harry Maguire look good because Harry Maguire is his marquee signing kind of thing with £80 million spent on him. So no matter what, he's going to try.
Yeah, but F that, man.
And even
with the 2 in front, Maguire, people get on Maguire when Maguire makes mistakes and that. Like that's on the manager. And yes, all this falls on the manager, and this is why I want him gone. Because as much as our squad isn't the best, he's still not utilizing it to what we have. You don't need to play 4-2-3-1 we play this against everybody. 2 holding midfielders against everybody like we're battling relegation.
But I'm saying
you see the match. I don't trust the guy either because you see when he plays week in, week out. You know whenever we get a confident match, we get a crap match when he tries to do so much on the ball. That's the biggest thing about Matic I hate.
I don't mind that though. You know what it is with Matic, yeah? He's a languid player, innit? So sometimes it doesn't look good, when it doesn't come off. But I don't care about that. My thing is, when you look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's formation, the players he plays, it's not conducive to good football. And then on top of that, these men are adamant they want to play out the back. Guess what you need to play out from the back? A 6. A ball playing number 6 that's going to pick up the ball, between the lines of the defenders and distribute. When you've got Fred coming in as the 6 to receive the ball, you get mistakes like we got today.
Facts, bruv.
It's not Fred's fault. He shouldn't be coming there anyway.
Because he's not a 6.
He's not a 6.
But
he's a 6. He's a 6 next to a ball playing 6.
Way too many midfielders in our team who, no midfielder wants to play in the first phase of the football pitch.
Donny van de Beek can do that with his eyes closed.
Yeah. I don't think it's a question of like minus Donny that they don't want to. It's just that they struggle to. Fred tries. I never see Fred lacking effort in that. That's just not his game.
But you look at the other side of the pitch. You look at Liverpool. You look at Fabinho and Thiago. That man can get the ball off the back foot in their sleep every single time. You know, they get the ball and progress the game. There was a time Thiago got it, dropped to half turn, dropped to 1-2, and they just kept it moving. I was just like, bro, the difference, in quality from the start to finish is crazy, because this is how people like Trent can get the ball high up the pitch, because they're confident that they know they got two players in there that can play ball and get it to them. Yeah, I'm trying to say, and that's how their attacks build. People sleep on the first phase so much, but this is my issue though, because now a lot of people say is if we were to get an Ndidi or a Declan Rice or whoever we got defensively, it will improve us 100%. But it's still going to be a situation where, all right, they get the ball. Who is the guy that's going to kind of collect it from them to then go and move? Because they're not always going to be certified number sixes.
And that's my whole point.
In the first phase. Because you look at Matic at Chelsea, he was doing it with Fabregas next to him. It was Fabregas in the Champions season, right? And then they had a bit of a different formation when they had him and Kante, but they had the wing backs was mainly their thing. So we're still going to need someone that is capable to still get the ball in the first third of the pitch, and no one on our team, as you man are saying, Donny, but all right, we know he's out of favor, but no one on our team wants to do that, bro, and that's going to be an issue.
Which is another reason why we shouldn't be trying to play out from the back, because we don't have it, bro.
I was going to say, let's get a ball, an elite ball playing centre back, because you see with Liverpool, you know when they have Van Dijk and Joe Gomez, they can kind of bypass the midfield because they're so comfortable on the ball. They can play those passes.
Harry Maguire is meant to be that, but he's just not good on the ball like that.
I can't lie. That's one thing today, even though when Maguire does it, it's mad annoying, and I know it's mad annoying how long he's on the ball and shit, but something about him being away today was making McTominay and Fred get the ball way too much, in my opinion. Like, they had the ball way too much and had opportunities to make too many mistakes. I know Maguire, he holds the ball for 30 minutes and might even just end up just giving a flipping square pass to Shaw, but where McTominay and Fred were getting it today was just so much deeper than, for me, looking at it, than they usually do. And it was just like...
No, but I think that was because Liverpool were pressing, man, bro. Like, honestly, when man pressed United look peak anyway on the press, bro. Like, if you look at, for the goal, the goalkeeper throws the ball to fucking Lindelof. And as soon as the ball drops to Lindelof's feet, Liverpool's press was just there, blood. And the man played it into Fred. And then Fred's trying to play it around the man. He had a man on him straight away. The way Liverpool press, there's two ways to beat a press, You either go through it very quickly or you go over it.
Long.
You go long.
I've said this.
Man United don't have ball-playing defenders. If I'm playing with this Man United personnel and I've got Cavani up front with Liverpool's press, I'm telling the keeper to kick it every time. Yeah. Second ball of Cavani.
And the keeper can't play out from the back either. He's not like Edison.
I said that to
Cavani wins the ball with his head, but we're not playing it long to him.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this playing out. This playing out from the back thing is overrated anyway. I've said this for the longest. If you're going to do it quickly. Don't let the opposition team who press well get set. And then you play it out and then you're under pressure in your own 6-yard box. If you're going to do it quick. Otherwise, just go direct. Mix it up. Keep them guessing.
This is what I'm saying. With what you're saying is true, because even if we did play, but our players are not... They can't do it quickly because they're not technically that good, bro. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. These men can't do it in 1-2 touch. They can't.
And here's the thing, though. I get what you're saying there, and I'm not even talking about bless Aaron as well. I'm not even talking about them technical. When I say do it quick, I'm talking about you catch it off guard. You catch them off guard with the speed of it. Like Henderson just grabs the ball quickly from the ball boy or whoever, and he plays it out quick. Don't let them get set and ready to
kind
press.
of what we did against Man City for the goal.
You do it quick, like they're not set for it. Also, their backs are turned. Right, shit. They're on the
United today. If I'm trying to utilize Pogba, for example, being on the left-hand side, I'm booting the ball long to his chest, mate. Trent has nothing on him physically. Like he can literally control the ball probably in the air with Trent behind him, and then let's play from there, fam. Let's play from there. That's what I like.
Treat him like he's Fellaini in that sense. Yeah, I get what you're saying in that. Go long, but because it's not pretty to do and it's not good on the eye playing out the back. Just be direct, because you know what they're gonna do if you keep going long is they're gonna drop off. Then you can play out from the back because you got more space.
But also, mate, I know we've played a lot of games. Obviously, it's that coming towards the end of the season, so it is peak for everyone. But the fitness levels. I'm telling you now, bro. I feel like that was a big part of it. They looked dead on their feet, bro.
No, but one thing I will say about that, yeah, we do play Thursday, Sunday football, and we know with Ollie's rotation, it ain't good enough.
There we go.
Because you remember when we were like 4-0 up against Real Sociedad? I think Bruno Fernandes played like 45 minutes that game. I think he bought a Rashford or something that game.
Yeah,
guy does not know how to rotate.
And we know this. And it's mad that all the things we've spoken about always go bleed back to the manager. Whether it's where players should be playing
Well, there you go. But he's the best manager we've had since Sir Alex Ferguson. So. No, it is what it is.
He is, isn't it? He is.
One thing that we need to just if he's gonna stay in charge 100%, Ollie's not going anywhere. So we really need to back him properly. We need to back him properly in the summer, bro. Like, and from the names that we're linked with, it's a bit encouraging. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But you just don't.
Just Sancho.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, true. So, yeah.
One player.
To be fair, most of them are fan links, innit? We're linking our club with players. You know what I'm trying to say? But
I think we're linked with Pau Torres. That Christian.
Who's this guy? I've just seen some DM from Getafe called Arabami or something like that. Apparently we've like, you know, that strange Jonathan Stranger or something like that. Jonathan Stranger, and he's
teaching us new names.
He's some journalist.
Yeah.
He's some journal. He said that we've officially made like an official approach to him today or something like that for some DM. Bro, I checked him on YouTube. He's scoring goals, fam. I'm like, what? I want to see a DM like build from the back, bro.
Yeah, we need this.
Goal scoring DM, Arabami or something.
25 Uruguay.
Yeah, last thing we need is another 8.
Probably a fucking Cavani link then, blood. If he's Uruguayan, I don't want to see none of that, bruv.
We need
like that fucking Palestri, bruh. Nah, less than that shit, bro.
we need a 6, man. We need a proper 6.
I said Palestri ain't it from that minute.
Man should have got Samari, blood, and he's getting Leicester. What's some idiot, bro?
Yeah, he's a good player.
Bro, trust me, this club's on some idiot thing, bro. And Samari went for 30 million, so man could have copped him as well. Like, honestly, yeah, like, you know what it is? Like I said, yeah, like the style of football, yeah, is a reflection on the manager, innit? It's a reflection on the players, but more so the manager. The players that we're getting linked with, yeah, it tells you everything you need to know about the kind of football Ollie wants to play. Every time things don't go well, man talks, oh, yeah, we needed to work harder, outwork, bruv. No talk about the actual football.
You Never. See that Uruguayan DM straight away? No, his pass accuracy is 73%.
As a DM.
Is he a 6 or is he an 8?
Bro, I saw him scoring goals. That's all I know, bro.
See, that's the we don't
I'm
need.
Looking at defensive numbers,
midfielders who can score goals in that. You know what I'm saying? In that. We need an actual 6.
His defensive numbers are average. They're not like Ndidi or Camavinga level or anything. It's just like 1.9 tackles per game, 1.2 interceptions per game. That's average kind of thing.
Facts, where Bradley said the ball never gets tired, the players do. That's big facts. 100%. We just have, like Cam said, we just have to back. We just got to back him. You know what I'm saying? We need a
Only just wants man to run around, bro. That's why we don't get linked with ballers. That's why man don't play good football.
Remember when Ollie first came in? He said, I'll get these lot to be the fittest team in the league or something. No team's gonna outwork us. That still hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Is what it is, isn't it?
We're done out here. We're not pressing or nothing like Liverpool. You know, the man talking about fittest team in the league and that, bro. Honestly, this team is so far away, from being a good team, with this manager. So far away. Regardless of the trophy, if they win one this year, I'd be worried about the form going into this cup final, by the way.
You know what? Even if we was going in hot form and that, at the final's not a foregone conclusion. I believe
in big games, United bottle it?
But I know what this manager's like. This is why I have no faith going in. I just rely on the players. Every time we play and people say, do you reckon we'll win? I'm like, yeah, because we have this player, that player, and that player. That's what I'm relying on, is our players to bail us out.
My biggest worry, we kind of got one game to fix this. We have to beat Fulham, because against Wolves, the last game of the season, that's 3 days before the Europa League final. You can't play a strong team.
Yeah.
So we got one.
Cam, what you busting up at, yo?
Yeah, bro. Amanda were laughing at Aaron Barry's pass completion, bro. Fucking hell. 71% for the season. Man.
See my man. The guy. Seen.
This is who we're making approaches for, boy.
You see what I'm saying? But I'll tell you what, if man go behind in the final, we're done, you know. Because honestly, you see this United coming back, bruv. This comeback judge it can't work forever, innit? It didn't work today.
Right,
You know, like that.
In most of our big games, it didn't work against Leipzig either.
But
it's
that's
not going
what
to be
I'm saying.
something that we can do going forward. We're not going to win a league like that. You know what I mean? You're not going to win a league like that. So
eventually that catches up with you, and that you can't just continuously go behind in big games and like, what is it? 10 times we've come from losing positions to win matches, and that's excluding the games we've lost. How many games have we been behind? Imagine you could turn that around, but again, that's just the problems we have.
This is what I said. With United's progress, even though people statistically we might have progressed, whatever, like you can find stats where we've gotten worse and you can find stats where we've gotten better. Yeah. But our progress is not big enough to think that next season, a couple more signings, we're gonna pip City. Nah, bro. Next season, a couple more signings is just gonna be maybe enough to hold off Chelsea and Liverpool, which I don't even think is the case. Chelsea and Liverpool are going to come back 100% next season. Van Dijk is going to be back. Gomez is going to be back. Well, Mane is having the worst season ever. I'm sure he might kick out of it. I know he had some little thing with Klopp today, but Liverpool are probably going to come again. Chelsea are going to come again 100%. Yeah. They might come
there as well.
Come into next season as Champions League winners. You know how attractive they become as a football club, bro. Everyone's going to want to join them. Whoever they want is coming, fam. You know what I'm saying? So our progress, okay, we might have made progress, but it's not big enough to think that next season it's champions time. Nah, it's not.
No, it's not champions time. We just out here hoping because we know because of the manager's lack of skills, all we have is the ballers. The reason why we're in second and in the Europa League final is because of the ballers we have. Literally, we know what we like. We seen what it's like when a Pogba's got injured, or Bruno's got injured, or Martial, or Rashford, or whoever. And we drew 10 games. Where did we go? 3 games in a row. We drew 0-0 or something like that. We're creating zero big chances across all of them. In 3 games in a row. Yeah, so that's what that is. That's why I'm just hoping that we bring the ballers in, and we are individual brilliance FC, so bring in some more individual brilliance. They did. And yeah, Ryan did think that as well. That's my done.
Even then, I don't think it's gonna be enough in it individuals.
Oh, it won't be enough.
Like, Oli, it doesn't matter who you give him. He's always gonna come up short against the real top managers. He is.
Yeah. It's like you see.
He doesn't even know He doesn't even know how to use what he currently has, bruv. Donny's not getting no minutes.
And that's my biggest issue when
sorry, bro.
Who had the Real job before Zidane? Because whoever it was,
Lopetegui, innit?
Because they had the same
Lopetegui, and then he's gone to thingy. Then he's doing well now at Sevilla.
But what I'm trying to say, that manager had the same players as Zidane did. So you can't just say it's just the players kind of thing. You need an element of coaching and management.
And that's my point. So when people are like, the players ain't good enough, this, that, and the third, I'm like, so you're telling me Tuchel, who's gone into Chelsea, none of those are his players, but he's got them into a Champions League final and FA Cup final.
And Lampard said that he couldn't challenge with them.
Yeah, he couldn't challenge, but he's in a FA Cup final and a Champions League final. And if someone tells you next season that they will challenge for the Premier League, you go, you know what? I can see if they get the right signings. That's my point.
Got a better manager, but at the same time, I'm telling you, they got better players, man. When I looked at their squad, I'm like, this is decent squad, bro. Like our players are overrated.
But it didn't.
I think it didn't. You go on.
Now I was gonna say it didn't look like that. Sorry to cut you off, and I do believe Chelsea do have a better squad. But what I'm saying is, under Lampard, they were behind us. They look worse than us.
But we battered them like 4 times.
They look worse. They look worse than us, and that's my point. Is if Tuchel can go in there and raise up a team, why can't a better manager come into our team and raise up? Sorry, I was going to get it off.
Yeah. No. I agree with that. No, bro, that's the issue. But we're not going to do it. You know what I mean? So it's all mad. But I don't know. You could clearly see the thing with me is that you could clearly see Lampard was holding back that team, because for me, you look at Havertz, Ziyech, Werner, who all these names from Jorginho, all these Kante, all these players that they have, Reece James, they're all good players. Yeah, I'm trying to say, like, very good football players or whatever. So when you look at that, I could see, okay, Lampard's holding these guys back. But I do think our team's overrated, bro. I feel like I know we say individual brilliance a lot, but I think it's an overrated team. You know what I mean?
Even if you say overrated, there's still an element that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is holding us back.
100%. I agree with that.
That's the problem I have. Like, even our players that are performing, I don't think they're given the best possible platform to succeed. Pogba, for example. Why has it took him the whole season to take him out from a 6 and play him higher up the pitch? He's an attacking midfielder. Even Rashford, whose goals and assists are off the chart. I don't believe Ollie is getting the most out of him. How's a player scoring that many goals and assists and being criticized? Bruno's the same. You could add Cavani into that, add Greenwood into that. All of our better players get criticism. They all divide opinion. I've said this for the longest. All of our top players get criticized somewhere. All of them. That doesn't happen at any other top club.
Yeah, but I think that the South fans are full of shit, though. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's honestly legit. No, honestly, bro. Like I don't.
I know you're being serious, fam. That's why I'm laughing because I know you're being serious, bro.
No, I'm being 100% serious, bro. The man that they rate, they shouldn't rate, and the man they don't rate, they should rate, bro. Like it's got nothing to do with our players.
But they proper divide opinion, though. Like I said, all of our. Bro,
one of my tweets that banged the most was, Rashford's better than Mbappe, blood.
Yeah, because
our fan base are deluded.
Nah, some of our fan base is deluded, but when I'm retweeting that, which I did, I'm just trolling, fam. I'm trolling.
I know that, but brother, I'm tweeting that because I know that's what these men want to hear, and a lot of these men genuinely believe it, blood.
Yeah, because you get idiots of all fan bases, and that's what that is. But all our top players get down. Yeah,
what's that, bro?
You can never criticize or get constructive criticism about your club. You just have to be patriotic.
Never.
Kind of thing.
Wait. Until it's a player that they don't like, then it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And until it's Carragher slagging off Pogba on Sky Sports, then it's okay. Until it's a Martial, then it's all right. If it's a Fred, then it's okay. You know what I'm saying? The certain players is okay to slag off, but when it's the manager, it's like, nah, you can't. Let's criticize them that. You know what I'm saying?
This is it. Like honestly, yeah. Like
exactly.
All the deluded tweets always bang. Yeah. Always. Man will play shit. A man will give man a 9 out of 10, brother, and the thing will just bang.
Yeah. I think, like I said, in it, some people are deluded, but I think more often than not, most people just like trolling and running jokes in it.
But 100%. Listen, if I was pandering to them top red deluded guys, bro, listen, man's channel would be doing mad numbers, bro. If I was tap dancing for them pagans, but you see, I love football too much for all that. You know, like that. McTominay is awful. These man think McTominay is a baller.
I don't get.
Do you know what I'm saying? Bruv, Cams knows how I feel about Rashford, blood. It's always been that way, and it's not. And I'm not new to the thing, bro. Like certain men are turning on Rashford now. Yeah, his numbers are still decent, bruv. I've never been taken away by that. Dan James, Wan-Bissaka, all these man, bro. Like man, stay consistent with my not rating these breads, even if they have a good game.
Yeah, even if they score
goals. Yeah. Like even today, do you know what I mean? Like Bruno scored, even though it was an own goal. He got a goal. Other than that, he didn't do nothing for the whole game. No one's talking about it. He did fuck all, mate. In another big game here against the big six, he's done nothing, bro. He got given a goal that was an own goal. The guy struck the ball into the net. That wasn't his goal. Do you know what I'm saying? And other than that, he done fuck all. No one wants to talk about it. No one wants to talk about it.
They're quiet because, again, that's the agenda thing. Because if that's Pogba having if Pogba had Bruno's stats against the big six, then it's a big talking point. It's a major talking point.
Bro, at the start how useless man is. He never does nothing in the big games, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, at the start of Sky, that would be on the board. You know what I'm saying? And that's the chart thing that they pull up for him.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean about agendas, bro. Yeah, that's what I mean about agendas. That is why man watches football, and I say what I see. That's it, bro. I don't care if he scored, innit? Because Rashford and Bruno both scored today, and they were both shit.
There's more to it.
With what I'm saying here, with what I'm saying about, listen, when you say overrated, don't mean they're shit players. They're not shit. But for me, they're overrated. For where some of the fans listen, and for where some of the fans put some of our players, they're just not at them. When I have footy talk with you, Rants, all the time, people can always say, oh, your boy Rashford. How many times have I said to you, I'll put Jack Grealish there? Straight up. I've never straight up, bro. If it's time to improve. I'm not one of them guys that are going to be like, nah, Rashford has to play every single game because I like him or whatever. No, it's not a thing like that. If there's a position that you can improve it. I'll never turn down quality. Whereas some people, I feel like you look at there's players that for me, it's like they're good, but they're not at the level that Man United fans put them at. That's why I say they're overrated. Second, being a million miles off the title race is not impressive. Because as I said, we finished second in 17-18. Next season, where were we? 50 points off the title, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? That doesn't mean anything. So, yeah, in my opinion, bro, it's just, I feel like we just got overrated. I think we got overrated players. That's how I see it.
So do I, legit.
You said it there, Cam, because people are more interested in being right than actual team being good. If I come on here and I'm criticizing a player, I want to be wrong about him. I want to be wrong about Oli. I've said this countless times again. I'm not interested in being right. As everyone who backs Oli and thinks he's the greatest manager and he can help us succeed, I want them to be right on it. But all the evidence shows me that
It's
he's
like
not
Bruno,
the guy.
like Bruno, for example. World-class numbers or whatever, but not world class. He's
not even close. Not even
He's
close.
not. Yeah, exactly. He's not, bro. That's the thing. So it's the situations like that where it's like he's overrated. He's overrated to that extent because people put him where he's not. And now if people rate him accordingly, to the level that I think he is, then I wouldn't say anything. But like, for example, obviously I wasn't in here, but during the match, I was just writing, does a deflected own goal mean that he's immune from criticism today? And people, I mean, like, I need answers because, bro, that's the way it is. When you put people,
it does though.
Saying
someone's
overrated with a Ballon d'Or kind of thing.
That's the thing. Saying people overrated does not mean that shit. Like that's
that man. He broke Frank Lampard's record, I think, today for midfield goals in the season. And that's what I mean. It does mean he's immune from criticism, bro, because these men are not really football fans. Them men are just tribalists. That's all they are, bro. Because if you watch the game, he was awful today.
Yeah, and you have to look. You have to look beyond that because you can not score in a game and be man of the match. You can score twice and be no good. And people seem to fail to realize that with the whole this GNA thing in it. Because I don't remember GNA growing up. Obviously, we weren't on social media like that. But
no,
now
it wasn't a thing, bro.
He's got 40 GNA and that, and it's kind of like. Has he played? What did his team win? To me, it's a team game. That's how I look at it. Individual accolades is all well and good in that. But what did your team win at the end of the day? Sometimes it's not on you and the team around you is not good enough. But still, it's kind of like, I do rate Bruno. Do I believe some of our fan base overrate him? Absolutely. 100%. But I want him to be as good as they say he is.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I feel, as I said, like, it's the extent that people put themselves, that our players at. Wan-Bissaka is nowhere near one of the best right backs in the league, but the fans will say he is. Luke Shaw is not the best left back in the league, but the fans say he is. Maguire is not.
He's not even close to it either.
This is what I mean. Maguire, I like Maguire as a player, but he's not second or third to Diaz and VVD. He's not. There's other centre halves that are better than him. Like people will say, Bruno's this, Pogba is the best in the world, Rashford is this, Cavani's still world class. They're not. That's all I say. They're not. That's why I say overrated. Do I think they're good players? Yes. Is Wan-Bissaka good? He is. I think he's bad on the ball, but he is. Is Shaw good? He's decent. Yeah. Is Maguire decent? Yeah. Is Bruno all of that? But when people put them to this pedestal, this is why you end up being mad disappointed. Because they're not that good, in my opinion.
And I think people get it misconstrued as well. Is like form as well, because Shaw's form has been that good. So if you look at it for form, he's been incredible. That type of thing. And people do it on the flip side as well. When someone has a bad game or has a run of bad games, he's no good, he's trash. Players do that. All players, you get me? No matter if it's world elites, the world best, all had off days and all went through runs where they wasn't that good. All of them. Everybody drops form. And people, especially in social media, it's very reactionary because you're there tweeting while it's going on.
Everything goes back to, in the end, everything is going to go back to the coaching situation because, again, it's a situation where I look at the Liverpool team and I can say the same thing about the Liverpool team, but they've got a good coach. Okay, this season has been a myth, but they've got a good coach. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So personally, for me, I didn't think Chelsea players were average, so I'm not going to say that. But you look at Liverpool team, I think they've got some average players. I'm not going to lie. But if you've got a good coach, you can get away from it. So United need to make the decision whether we're going to stick with this crop of players. Then if you're going to do that, then get a top coach.
I think a top coach gets rid of a lot of these players, though. I'm going to be honest.
Which is good. Yeah, and that's good because I think he does. But like Cam said about Klopp, if you look at that, like I've said this before, that Liverpool side that won the Champions League and the Premier League, if you give them to Oli doesn't do that with them. And that shows his deficiencies in that. Klopp milked that for all it's worth in that. No way does he do that.
I don't think a top coach comes in under Oli. Because for me, look at the people Oli has around him. They're all puppets. They're all yes men. No one's going to say anything to Oli. Or Darren Fletcher, Michael Carrick, Kieran McKenna. So top coach is going to come in, like stamp his authority, and you think Oli's going to like that? The answer is no. He's never going to do it.
I ain't gonna lie. When when Cam was saying top coach, I presumed he was talking about manager.
No, sorry, I was talking about that. Yeah, I was talking about
Yeah.
that.
I was talking about manager to replace him. Yeah.
Manager to replace
Ollie's
him.
coaching stuff and stuff.
But even that, bro. Like, I was on Footy Talk with Rants, and them were talking about who Pep just hired in that, like some flipping top coach from
some defensive genius. Yeah, bro.
This is what I mean. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens next year. You have to. The thing is that the issue. What's annoying me is that United are being reluctant to give Ollie top players. But then we're telling, like, you're going to have to give this manager top players, bro.
Yes.
Like, you're going to have to give this manager top players, and that then Ollie can potentially succeed. But until you do that, then we're going to be in a situation where we're going to be hovering around this bubble of 4th to 2nd. But there's no way we'll close the gap on City unless we give Ollie top players.
Or Chelsea, blood.
Get rid of him and get a coach, get a top manager. But who's there now to get?
No one. Nagelsmann's gone and Poch is gone. There's no one available, bruv. Only Allegri. And do you know what I mean? Do United go for an Allegri? Probably not. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up back at Juventus, bruv.
Zidane apparently he's fed up. Even if in the league, he'll leave. So,
you know so then he'll go Juventus then, because he's a Juventus legend, bruv. Zizou goes straight back home. He's nice and he'll win another league there, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Zizou to Juventus is a match made in heaven, bro.
But would you take Conte? I'll take Conte, you know. But only thing about Conte, 100%. The players that he signs, he might leave our club in a mess, you know what I mean? Conte is literally just Mourinho, blood, all over again, blood, like in terms of the kind of players he signs, innit?
I think Conte is a top coach. Look, he signs.
He signs. He's a short-term manager. He signs over the hill players, isn't it?
I hear that, but I don't think fans will complain if he wins a trophy in his first 2 seasons. He'll probably win us the league. Like, I think Conte is that good.
Conte, is literally like Jose 2.0, and I don't think that we have the players to play Conte's style of football because he likes, like Mourinho, he likes very tactically astute, the wrong side of 25, them kind of players. You know them ones there, and we don't have those players in it. We've got quite a young squad. Conte's not the manager for this.
In a bit of a mess. That's the only thing about Conte, where obviously maybe not so much Juve because they have a monopoly of, they're dominating that league, obviously. But you look at like how he left Chelsea with like was he the one that signed like Bakayoko and then he got rid of and he signed Zappa Costa and then
that was a bad summer for them lot. That summer when he signed them, man, was a bad summer.
Had beef with Diego Costa and brought in Morata. And he left them a squad where their directors had to be like, yo, we need to chop this up. But Chelsea, we know what selling. That might happen here.
Again?
You see what Conte did today with a little boxing thing with Lautaro Martinez?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
What he slap man or something? I heard or something.
Nah, because I think yesterday they had like a little altercation in it. So in training today, I don't even know if they had it, but I just saw a clip where like Conte had his gloves on, and Lautaro Martinez had his gloves on, and Lukaku was like a little referee kind of thing.
Oh, so they were just joking.
Nah, because he was upset that Martinez was upset that Conte took him off. I think it was.
Yeah. So Conte said, "What? Do you want? Let's fight, man." And that.
Yeah, they had boxing gloves on. I don't know if
that's funny. That's funny. Still, that's funny. If I'm the player, I'm chinning my manager, blood. I'm saying, listen, blood. I'll be like, listen, what happens in the ring stays in the ring, G. You know that?
You could tell the players did enjoy that because you know when like Lukaku was like Conte, like he read his name out and stuff, like. The players were kind of booing him at the same time as well.
Yeah, man. He was
about to get touched slightly. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. They were probably like, yo, I'm sick of this guy talking this. But speaking of stuff on, what happened today, fam? Nagelsmann. What was the score, fam?
That man thought he was getting away with it, blood. What happened to your man?
What was the end result?
You thought we forgot.
I don't know.
Man was talking, bruv. Listen, this man was talking about man was gonna win that Pokeball Cup and that, blood. Man, win your fucking Pokeball Cup, blood. Yo, I told you about Jadon Sancho.
Basically done on the show.
I told man about Jadon Sancho. I told man about Sancho, blood.
You man got packed, yo.
I hope man clipped it as well when I said Sancho's gonna mash up your team.
Oh, Jesus. Man is saying in the comments, finally, you thought we forgot. Nah, man. We never forget.
Man couldn't let him go. Man couldn't let him sleep peacefully tonight. Are you talking what?
Statman thought we're down with
Nah.
40 minutes in.
We're out 40 in, man. We're done.
Hey, no, where's the
Let's wrap
energy,
this up.
stat man?
Where's the
Where's the
energy,
energy, blood?
Where's the energy,
Where's the
fam?
energy? Because,
Go
bro,
drink
we
some
see
Lucas
when Poch went out the Champions League, Statman came in here rubbing hands.
He
You
did.
get me, man?
He was
Talking
giving
about
it all
I'm gonna
this-
clip everyone. I'm gonna do all of these rubber. Where's the energy
giving
now,
it a-
blood?
He was giving it all this, innit? You know what I'm saying? He was giving it.
Let's not gas up Pochettino at the same time either.
Bruv, you got smoked 4-1,
Okay,
blood.
listen,
In
you
the
acting like
final.
that's my team.
In the
team,
final,
man.
that's
We
your-
lost today.
that's
I'm
your
already
guy.
angry. I don't
That's
care
your
about the
guy,
final,
fam.
man.
That's your guy, fam.
Come
innit?
on.
Look
Yeah,
at
but you were
Statman.
talking about the German
Be
FA
quiet.
Cup. Watch when he wins it. Blah 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 and all this. We don't think, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Did you see what the Banter Rants account did? Did you see it, fam? Did you see the
I-
meme?
I don't care what
he
he
saw
did.
it.
I don't care what he done.
Did you see it, fam? You don't care.
Wait,
Like,
Sancho
the
scored a
thing is,
worldie as well. First goal.
I just saw my face on my timeline, innit? And I'm like, oh no, I ain't watching this, man. Let me
Yo, they
delete
even
my posting,
memed you
bro.
like Statman in the mud with this, yo.
Open Meccano, bro. That Johnny.
Oh
Boy.
my god, don't get me started on him. The way he got bodied by Haaland there was an absolute joke. Oh my god, like 2 times now. Against Liverpool, the entire world was watching Leipzig, yeah? He got destroyed. And today again.
Saeed in
that
time
got
for
me angry,
that
man. That got
Nagelsmann
me
slander, bruv. Oh my
I don't
God.
know, of course, this guy comes in for it as well.
This man said
Saeed looking like he's in a
Like,
hotel.
this
We
guy's
saying
living in a whole. Yeah, he's in a hotel.
He's in
and
London,
finds
innit?
internet to laugh
oh,
at.
is it?
Let me just get some light, man. You know what I'm
Man
saying?
was in London,
Man,
innit? Because he was in on Robbie's channel today, blood. Open
Yeah.
Meccano.
Hey,
Absolute
Saeed,
bomb.
shine that. You see that light you've got there? Shine that on Nagelsmann today, innit? Let's address this.
Yeah,
innit?
it's a
What
light
happened,
on
innit? You know what I'm
Nagelsmann.
saying? In
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Let's go on,
Areas,
that,
man.
man. I didn't watch the game. What happened in that? What was the score first and
What
foremost?
did it is?
You said you turned off 3-0. So what was the final
Yeah, I
score?
turned it off. I don't know.
What was the final
Apparently
score?
it was 4-1.
Why you didn't even watch your man's go
4-1,
out?
bro. Jaden Sancho.
Well, after 3-0, you
with
think
the-
I'm
at the
watching it?
double.
Nah, man,
You
I'm
left.
done.
That's your man's, man. How you just gonna walk out on your guy? You
All I
turned your
saw,
back on him.
I went on Twitter. I saw my mentions. Stat man in the mud. I ain't
What
watching
about
this,
that
man.
Coupe de France, man? What about that?
Coupe de France, even then, yeah. The PSG fluked yesterday on penalties against Montpellier or something.
The Coupe de France. Hey, Poch is there, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because he's magic. You know. You know what I'm saying? Out here, fam. You know what I'm saying? He wins
Nagelsmann.
trophy. Nagelsmann and that.
Wait, I swear Coach Cam's is not Nagelsmann FC as well. Back me. Like,
I'm not
blame him,
FC.
man.
I'm not
He's like-
FC. I'm not no FC.
No, but
I'm just
no, but
manager,
listen,
innit?
Smoke
just
by
criticize
interim
Pochettino, man.
manager and
Forget Pochettino. Yeah, but look at the players
Yeah.
players Borussia Dortmund have compared to Leipzig.
Bro, you weren't saying that before the game.
Yeah,
I
facts.
weren't
yo.
hearing
Come
none
on,
of
I
that.
see
that
every
man
humble
said-
time.
talk.
All his Leipzig team.
Man said, Statman gonna suplex the camera.
Aye, man. I need cheering up after tonight, man. Say that.
Oh, you came in at the right again, man. Nagelsmann, apologist. Oh, Jesus, yo.
Man said Cam's
Man said,
back me, you know.
innit?
You know
Man
them
said,
ones where
man,
man get rushed at school and they're looking for their brethrens and that. And there's no.
I looked at Cams and said, help me. Help me. You know what I'm saying?
And this guy's just leaving man out to dry, man. What is this?
Help me. Man
No,
said,
but at least this
help me.
time, what I'm
Help
saying about Cam,
me.
at least with Cam, it's not 4v1. He's
Yo.
there.
Cam turned his back. He just watching the carnage and that. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, hey,
Man, you came with a
I ain't
smoke, man.
involved in none of that.
Your fault,
bro.
man.
He be riding for him hard, bruv. He's riding.
He was
hard.
talking the most on the
Nah,
last
man,
show.
it
and
ain't
that,
even,
you
it
know what
ain't
I'm
even
saying?
about backing him, yeah. You see Pochettino, I just think the guy's overrated, man. The way you lot gas him up.
Oh my God.
You want
Literally, the guy's individual brilliance FC as well, but like, no one's ready for that conversation.
Oh my God.
Bruv, Nagelsmann's going to Bayern to stat pad anyway, so it's fine. You know what I mean?
And
He's gonna get
Pochettino's
better
done,
trophies.
Pochettino's done that and failing right now because he can't win the league.
Oh,
He'll be
man said,
alright, bro.
man said 4-1
He'll
past
be
the
alright
pad,
now.
yo. It's a wrap, yo.
Past the
Oh.
pad, you know. Who scored today? Do you know? I didn't watch it.
Jaden
Sancho
Brace
twice. Yeah, and Haaland twice. Yeah, it was
and
4-1,
Haaland
yo.
twice.
It was over. It was 3-0 at half time. You know what I'm saying? Statman turned off. You get me? Half an hour in.
Saeed wouldn't take Sancho or Haaland at United, boy.
Nah, that's a nah.
Wait, what?
That's
Listen.
what he's saying to me.
Listen, we need a DM, mate. I want a DM. I don't want to see McTominay first. Then we'll go next. You get me?
No, I hear you. I know.
must
We
like
need,
first.
we do need it though, Brad. Man, need a centre back, a right winger, and a DM really. But we're
For
not
that
going to
time.
sign 3 players.
Sorry, these
Exactly.
comments have been rolling. Man said it's like when the tag team partner just leaves the night, just left. Man.
You know how that man goes to the rope, blood, and it's like
I'm just left, man. You know.
man slapping the rope and that. Nah, cuz.
Nah, this guy's an idiot, man. You're really gonna do me like that? 2.4k people watching, and you're gonna do me like that?
You're talking the most, fam. That's why you're getting it. And you thought we forgot. That's the funniest part. You got to hour and 4 and you got comfortable. You got
Talk right now.
comfortable
Let's go tomorrow.
You got hella comfy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, man. And we're not exactly before man rap. We're not even linked with a DM. Saeed, you know them ones. So the reality is we're gonna get Marquis Sancho signing here to appease all the fans. Then we're gonna get some centre mid from the championship. That's promising, yeah. Like another Dan James, but a centre mid version. And then we're gonna go again in it next season, and we're gonna finish 3rd or 4th. That's what's gonna happen.
Probably. So yo, these like in the comments are the best, yo, in it. Man said Statman is drowning.
Statman's like, fuck this, I got school, fam. You know that I hate Statman, bro. It had to happen though, because you came in with bare vim, blood.
We did, yo, wearing the PSG top. He was wearing the PSG top
man came walking in like Vince McMahon, blood. When that man lost, bruv. Man had the PSG
Yeah, but you
shirt.
not acting like Pochettino's anything. Like,
man doing the Vince walk, blood. I'm telling you, fam.
These man said it's Eid and Statman's still starving when Nagelsmann have done. You know?
Nah, but the way you don't gas up Pochettino is a joke as well. Like, you don't need to have some.
Yeah, Poch.
Yeah, drag him now. Come on.
Yeah, I hear that still. I hear that.
Man
got that washed Tottenham team, yeah, that's drowning, yeah, to a Champions League final, innit? So it is what it is, innit? It is what it is.
But we're acting like PSG team
cries in
right
Microsoft Excel, you know.
I hate the way he approached most of these Champions League games. I swear to you, bro.
He's got a good team though, Cams, man. You know what I mean? Look at his team.
Look at
excuses.
Yeah.
Dead team.
But you think our team's overrated, Cams? Then you understand that PSG is massively overrated.
Yeah. No. Don't get twisted. I know their team's not great. Yeah. I feel like it's like a Neymar, Mbappe, but they got Di Maria, bro. Boy, give Oli, Neymar, Mbappe, and Verratti.
He played Neymar left back.
United.
Look at Pogba today. Look at Pogba today running back and all that, man. Played left back Pogba today.
Yeah, it's true. You play Neymar left back. Hey, blood, the mad team.
PSG score is not good enough to be like Stade Rennais or something.
Di Maria, blood, right wing back, blood. Right wing back, Di Maria, blood, with McFred in the double pivot.
PSG can still win their league, though. Statman, I'm right in saying that.
Yeah, but even then, if we're winning by 3 points, it's still embarrassing that in a title race.
Nice. No, it doesn't matter how much you win it. You can win it on goal difference, like City.
No, but I don't care.
Blood. A win's a win.
Win the trophy.
Still embarrassing.
Say again? What are you saying?
Look at their table, actually.
What do you say, Saeed?
Did Lille lose or something?
What, the PSG?
Nah, I'm just asking the question. I don't know, innit? I really don't follow the French league like that.
They're 3 points behind and you got better goal difference. So they just need Lille to lose one game, innit?
Yeah, so you acting like they out of it. And they've got the Coupe de France, as Saeed told us as well. You know what I'm saying? And that. So they got trophies to win. If he goes there, that's not his team either. You know what I'm saying?
PSG doing trebles, fam. Of that, they be eating up eating up every trophy every season anyway. Innit?
So why are we praising Pochettino for something PSG have done 9 years before he's come anyway?
Because you have a blip in it.
He's not even doing it.
That's why
Tuchel's style kind of thing.
Yeah, that I agree with. But PSG had never played good football. Like,
the French media are on him, bro. They even actually used the actual words that we use. They said he's relying on individual brilliance. I was like, right.
Man, they be watching us. That's crazy.
Yeah,
trust me, it's a mad thing, bruv. PSG have always struck me as that kind of team, though. Anyway, blood. Even under Tuchel, blood, they didn't look like a well-drilled team like how Chelsea are now. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it is. It is.
You just said that Poch got into another final yesterday. So yeah, I'm saying in that. So he could still win it. He's still in the running for 2 trophies. So he could win it.
Montpellier on penalties with a very strong side.
Did he go through?
Doesn't matter. Man win World Cups on penalties. I don't see man besmirching World Cup wins on
about style, yeah. But with Pochettino, it don't matter.
Hey, wait. Nah, if Nagelsmann would have won on penalties today, different story though, innit?
Yeah, because that's because they're playing. That's because they have worse players and they're playing against Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, it's like just win the trophy.
Calm, Cams. Love my
Cams.
Shout me, man.
So it's me versus the rest again now.
No, it's fine anyway. We're wrapping up, but we couldn't. But we have to leave you on the ropes, blood. But at the end of the day, yeah,
I'm not on the ropes.
PSG's demise, yeah. PSG's demise, yeah. Do you know what I mean? You can't be spending £200 million on one player, yeah, but then you've invested so poorly in your squad, bro. So poorly in your squad. Like, that comes down to the DOFs and everyone like that.
I can hear that excuse for the Champions League, but when you're playing Stade Rennais and you're creating one,
Yeah, you
big
say
chance
that,
without
bro.
a penalty all day.
But they went through
Come on,
though,
man.
did they not?
No, I'm talking about Stade
cares?
Rennais in the league the other day when the 2-1-1.
Yo,
Yeah, but
bro,
bruv, you say that, but bruv, in football, this can happen, bro. We've seen it with every club. We've seen Norwich beat Man City. These things happen, bro. Like,
Yeah, but we see it. We
football's
see it
like that.
But listen, I don't watch PSG every single week here. But the way
Neither
the
do
media
I.
are saying it seems like it's a quite an often theme with Poch at PSG right now.
I mean, often he ain't even been there that long. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's still, even if it's like 5 or 6 games in that league, that's still quite a lot.
Hey, Stat man's got the propaganda out, blood.
got it,
Well, it's
man.
not propaganda, but I just think you lot overrate Poch.
And
The way
your
you
boy
lot gas him up.
Nagelsmann's in the Champions League. He's in the he'll be in the Champions League next season, isn't it? So we'll be watching him closely. Get me? Bayern and
And he was in
PSG
it
gonna
this
play
year as well.
again.
Telling you.
So what's your point?
Yeah. What happened? Yeah, what happened this year?
Yeah, this year they also beat United.
Yeah, you know what it'll be
Didn't.
like. Remember Niko Kovac?
No, but
Niko Kovac. It'll be like Niko Kovac. You know what I mean? Get sacked in like November time.
nah,
Yeah, see,
because
that's
Niko
the
Kovac got sacked because he also had arguments with the board and stuff because he didn't get his plays, and he said that when he went to Monaco. And
Wow,
Nagelsmann's not a
bro.
big ego like that to argue with the board.
But is it a yes man, innit?
No, that doesn't.
We're
mean you're
gonna
a yes
find
man.
out though, innit? We're gonna find out innit
Yeah.
what man's really on. Do you know what I mean? Before
Yeah.
man wrap up, yeah. Do you think that Chelsea beat Leicester twice in a row?
Depends who wins
Yeah,
the
they
final.
definitely could.
Bruv, the way I
Yeah.
seen Leicester play against us, I think Chelsea would deal with them.
They definitely could. Chelsea are definitely capable of beating them twice, 100%. But depends on what team. Depends on what teams they decide to pick as well. Who switches up for what? Like coming off the final and that could be momentum. So it's kind of like it's one of them.
Wait, whoever said Camavinga and Nzonzi versus Idrissa Gana, whoever it was, Stade Rennais had Leslie Okechukwu and Flavin Tate in midfield.
Ballers, fam. What are you talking about?
Better McTominay.
You know
Yeah,
that,
ballers,
that,
yeah,
that
McTominay. But one
Them are the
guy's 17, one of them is
Yeah.
17, and the other guy is 28.
And what
they-
nationality is the guy who's 17? What's his nationality? The guy?
exactly, you don't even know, and they got outclassed by PSG.
No,
But they're
I don't
outclassed
know
when
anyone's
they compete with
nationality,
PSG.
fam. Go
He's
on,
French.
what's his name? There we go. He's just a French Jude Bellingham, then, innit? You doing up
Yeah,
Jude
there you
things
go,
over
innit?
there.
Young
I'm
Jude
saying.
and that. You know
Young
what I'm
Jude,
saying?
innit?
Come on, G.
You're saying
Come on,
that was his first start in the league against PSG.
See, there you go.
Ballers,
then.
blood.
He
They
was
were
ready.
saving him for PSG, blood.
There
They
you
knew
go,
man's
innit?
were
They
there.
brought
Look at the
the big
excuses.
guns and that,
You
fam.
see the
They
excuses
brought
I'm
the
hearing
big
from Poch.
guns.
This is what I'm saying.
No
These
excuses.
all make
I'm just saying what
excuses for Pochettino, but Nagelsmann, they on to him straight away when he has
Bro,
worse plays.
you
But with
said that he
Pochettino,
was
it's
gonna
fine,
win,
nah.
and man at 8-4, blood. I don't care.
Trust
Man
me.
got
got
4
beat
in his
4-1,
blood.
Listen,
clot.
let me use your words. Things happen.
Not 4-1 in the final. That's not
You're
normal.
right, but when you talk the way
But-
you talk, man, you have to hold smoke, G. That's just
Yeah,
how
and
it
the
goes.
way you lot gas up Pochettino, you lot held the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, then we took ours, and now you take yours, black.
We
That's
did.
how
Saying
this
that,
thing
yeah.
works.
You know,
Man
RB
said
Leipzig.
man said Batman Staines
Let me
butchering names.
See, RB Leipzig today, yeah, they also created 4 big chances and they missed all 4. If Leipzig had a clinical forward, it's a different story.
Well, it's
They created
self-evident.
more big chances than
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund today.
Yeah. He's where, isn't it?
Exactly.
Mm.
So you can
But
clearly
they
see
still
the
lost by
patterns
1.
of play. The chance creation is there with
Yeah, that's
Leipzig.
good.
They're just missing a forward.
Well, Bayern won't accept that though. Transcreation, no goals. They won't accept that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean-
they also have Lewandowski up front, who's one of the best
But
strikers.
say Lewandowski's injured and they have to go back to Choupo-Moting, innit?
Yeah, but then you could see Nagelsmann take someone like Serge Gnabry up front or something.
Okay, we'll see, innit? We'll see how good he is in that. I'm saying,
Yeah, we
hopefully he can
will.
get some trophies in the trophy cabinet, man. He can
Yeah,
get
he
that
will.
winner's medal. Let's hope so.
There
Hey,
you
you
go.
said that. You said that on Tuesday about the Pokemon Cup.
Yeah,
or
but
whatever
this
it's
is
called.
different.
Yeah, the
This is
Pokemon
the
Cup,
team that is
man.
going to be expected to win and will win.
That's a
Yeah.
Pokemon Cup.
That's
Yes.
it, bruv. Man never won it anyway. Next time, innit?
Just keep swinging, finding Nemo.
Listen, bruv, you know what I'm saying? You can't catch them all, Nagelsmann, bruv. Next season, innit? Bayern Munich thing. You know that?
And
It'd be
you also
alright,
said
bruv.
PSG will
I'm
win the
using
Champions
that,
League
yo. That is
eventually, but that's a
genius, yo.
different story.
Oh,
also
man
said-
said,
it-
just keep swimming,
listen.
yo.
I can't remember who it was, yeah, because I'm pretty sure someone said it on Twitter. One of you also said that if Pochettino comes in, he will win us the league. The same season.
Yeah, I did.
Saeed,
I didn't
that
say
was
the
you,
same
innit?
season.
Saeed, that was you, innit?
Yeah, that's how you laughed. It was
Yeah, I
definitely
said, I'm right. I'm thoroughly believing.
You're right. You're right.
Bruv, this season,
You lot are
bruv,
funny.
this season, bruv, we had opportunity to go ahead of City, you know, and bottled it. Man, I'm forgetting. Like,
Man,
I know we're
that
playing
doesn't mean
shit.
that doesn't mean
I
he's
know
gonna
we're
win the
playing
league.
shit now, so people forget that we could have overtaken City and we didn't.
Yeah,
this
but
is
you're
football.
talking about
Sometimes you
Pochettino
do,
improving us
sometimes you do
massively.
shit.
He'll improve us massively. It's not hard with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager.
Just like the
All you
same
gotta
way
do
to
is
improve
Bars
all
on
you
the
gotta
floor.
do. All you gotta do is just know about football. Yeah, Tuchel, yeah, is a world-class manager. Yeah, to replace blood. Replacing Solskjaer is not hard.
It's not hard.
Do you know what I mean? If us four man go in and replace Carrick, McKenna, and fucking Ollie and fucking Shorts, blood.
You know what's mad? You know when someone did that
Calm.
meme, that did that meme of all of us with the coaching stuff. People were in my comments like, "You man would probably do a better job in that," and we ain't qualified. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
That I know, but I
Literally.
genuinely believe we would do a better. With you, stat man, I think we're already more qualified than that. They don't have a stat guy. You know what I'm saying? In that, I genuinely don't believe they have a stat guy. And if they do, I don't think they pay attention to him because we see the same. How are you giving the ball away 21 times and no one's pulling you up?
Hold us flawless, man.
I'm not saying
Can't
Ollie's getting a
hold
project.
on. Translate.
The folder.
That's how bad it is, you know.
Bruv,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you couldn't see by watching that football match, yeah, that McTominay gave the ball away 20 odd times, yeah, then fuck,
he
you know,
didn't
you
take him
shouldn't be
off, man.
manager of Manchester United. He ended the game at centre half. Ollie's a crackhead, bro.
And then you got Mane, getting pissed off. You know what I mean? And just airing the Klopp. Did you see that, by the way?
I
His
didn't
levels are
see that. I
different.
heard about it. Yeah.
Yo, you should see it, bro. Man, so basically, Klopp tries to go to Mane and say, "Yo, listen." The man just walks up and goes, "Yo, bounce, man. Get your hand off me, man." Yo,
Whoa.
I'm telling you, watch it. It's funny.
Yeah, man, need to check that out 100%.
Trust
What
me,
an
Man is
absolute
pissed off.
madness. You know, like
It's
that,
crazy.
but fuck, you know, man. Big up everyone. Obviously, we had to get that slander in at the end. Statman
Come
thought he
on.
survived and that, bro.
Yeah,
There we go.
You
serious.
don't
Yo,
think you're funny.
really thought
You
you got
don't
away with
actually
it.
think you're funny like that.
I'm hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what
Nah,
you're talking
I'm
about. I'm hilarious, fam.
That's what I'm
Statman
saying.
you really thought your hour and 40 minutes. I'm getting away with this.
Exactly.
Innit? Keep swimming, man. Like my man said in it. You keep swimming, fam.
That's what I'm saying. So now,
Finding
big
emo
up, man.
stains.
Yeah,
And,
but like your slander only works
Here
if
we go.
Pochettino's doing good, and he's not doing good.
Hey, if he wins the Coupe de France, levels and that.
Coupe de France.
Yeah, fair.
Coupe de France.
It's not levels
Levels.
because they probably won it 7 years in a row or something.
I have no idea, innit? I didn't even know it existed until Saeed told me. I thought
Yeah,
he
there
made
you
it
go.
up.
Then it's a Mickey Mouse trophy.
I thought he made it up. Now it's the most prestigious trophy in European football.
And
Domestic
now
competition.
everyone in the comments, what's this? 2.3k people. You see what I'm saying? How for Pochettino everything changes.
Yeah, 100%.
Bruv, that's
Agenda's
life,
half your
bro.
agenda.
Man don't make the rules, innit?
Yeah, man. Agenda's half your agenda, man. You acting
That's
like
it.
you don't know me.
Always.
Agenda, happy run, innit? Happy run.
Yeah, agenda's
Happy run, rude
Happy
boy.
run, innit? You know what I'm saying?
You know the ones there. So nah, it is what it is, man. Big
Because
up
you're-
everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you smash up the like, follow the man them. You already know what
There
it
you go.
is, bro. You already know where to find them. What you man got coming up anyway for the rest of for the rest of the week? What's popping tomorrow? You man got anything coming on?
Oh my God, tomorrow, innit? The Manchester United, Manchester City show, innit? So Gyardam City meets Man United. I'll be doing that, unfortunately. So yeah, that'll be good fun. But just subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. The upcoming live stream section is there. You can see all the shows, people. We go live every day, so you'll see all the shows on there.
That's what I mean. Big up, stat man. What you got going on, bruv? What's the countdown to the last exam and that, bruv?
Wednesday.
There
I'm
you
getting
go, blood.
some of my results back tomorrow as well.
Okay, man.
There you go, blood. So
Hoping you get
luck
good
with that,
results
fam.
from.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I'm
G.
saying in
You
that.
know the ones there.
At
bruv.
this point,
Stat
I
man.
don't really care, man. I'm stressed.
United's got man's head gone, bruv. Man's gonna be working in that toll booth like Sonny Koufax and that, blood. You know the ones there.
No, it is that.
Man
Stammer,
know
what's
about
up, man?
Sonny Koufax, blood. If you man don't know about Sonny Koufax, blood, in the comments, it's peak, blood. You're missing out. You know them one. Saeed, what you saying, bro?
What you saying? I'm just waiting for that bed there, man. You see that bed over there? That's me, man. You get me?
See,
But yeah,
man,
man, we out here, man. We out here.
Nah, I hear you, blood. Tomorrow, I'm back here with Lee Gunner still. You get me? 3:00 tomorrow, people. You already know what it is, and then you got your Rants Reacts, obviously on the weekend as usual. Like United ain't playing on the weekend, so it's calm.
Yeah, man.
chilling.
I'm just
Yo, Statman, cheer up, man. You know what I mean? Statman,
United aren't playing on the
Hate losing to
weekend.
Liverpool.
You know what I mean? Oh, it's horrible.
We all do. It is. It's the worst of the worst. I'm saying cheer up, man. Hopefully you get good results, man. I'm sure you will. You know what I'm saying? All
No, but
jokes
even
aside.
then, you see that Liverpool result, yeah? Because the thing is, yeah, most of my friends are Liverpool fans, innit?
Yeah.
Oh,
just
that's
know
why
that,
Statman don't want to go to school and that he's gonna get pammed. That's life, man.
Yeah, man. You just got I don't know. You just got to run agendas, fam. Just run agendas. You know what I'm saying? And that something will stick. You know what I mean? Tell them they win one league title every 30 years, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but even then, man,
that's all you can do.
Just wanted United to win, man.
I hear you, fam.
Yeah, man. He gets like that. You know what I'm saying? But guys, back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Big up yourselves. Smash the like. Make sure you follow the man. Them get up to 1,000 likes, people, bro.
Yeah, man, get the likes up.
We're at 2.5K here most of the time, innit? So let's get to over 1,000 likes, people. Back again tomorrow with Lee Gunner.